We're back.
Uh-huh.
At least we should be.
Perfect. I was just in the middle of drinking Is magic honey. One moment.
Get your magic honey in
It
you.
says it on there, see?
Hold on. It's blown out.
Lights.
It's blown
yeah,
out.
But it says fizz on there. You can see it.
Yeah, it's his magic honey.
Yeah. Remember chillin'. Pinky out.
Always.
Wow.
Alright, that's good. Okay, now that we're back, I have
to see chat.
Well, that's why you just
now we can see chat.
We put it up on the phone because for some reason OBS isn't showing chat. And I don't know why. I have no idea.
I mean,
yeah, we're back and
okay.
it's good.
Are we just gonna have chat on hand?
Yeah, I think that's probably our solution because I don't know how on OBS to refresh chat.
Well, at some point we'll have to take a break and then we'll just fiddle with the electronic old devices and we'll get everything back to normal.
Yeah, I don't think I could do that without actually turning off OBS and turning it back on.
Curses, foiled again. Well, we're flying without radar then.
Yeah, well, we got radar. It's just two separate. It's two smaller units than compared to the one big unit. We're an F-18. Okay. We're not a Tomcat. All right, mute perfect. Just make it show chat.
Yeah. How do I?
It's not just that. It's up here. It's
chat only.
Chat only. Yeah. See. See? We got stuff working. We swear, we know what we're doing here. Alright, let me chat only. Perfect. Apply.
Hey, you're saying that in chat. That's weird. Don't listen to that guy. I'll tell you.
Alright, so shall we get started?
Oh, of course.
That's the wrong Ysbryd game.
You're the wrong Ysbryd game.
Hey. I didn't ask you. Ask you.
I'm here.
That you are. I turned off the music because we were about to get Valhalla running.
Weird. I can't. There we go. Okay. It's weird because like I feel like I'm not supposed to look at my phone for things, but today I have to look at my phone for things.
It's the necessity. It's a necessity right now. All right, let's get into Valhalla, shall we? Yes.
Ysbryd. Like Sega, but am I allowed to say that?
I think yeah.
We're fine.
Because
we're fine. It's fine.
Because our opinions are our own. We're doing this as fans of Ysbryd.
This is true. Yeah, yes. we actually have nothing to do with Ysbryd.
Yeah, officially. Legally, we have.
Yeah, okay.
Now you're off camera.
Well, I'm scooting over a little bit. It's okay.
Okay, there we go.
Lich City.
Yes.
Home.
And we are on page 4, day 3.
How far did we get? It's been a minute.
We're on day 3.
Okay, who have we met thus far? If you want to catch me and the viewers up to speed.
Okay,
mainly the viewers. I've been following along.
1 second, I have to bring this up. We have met. We are Donovan, Ingram, Sei, Kim.
Okay.
Dorothy, Jamie, and Kiramiki. And today... Yes.
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 All right. I like it.
Your membership to Shining Fingered will automatically renew on the 17th. Make sure your account has at least $800 by then.
This hand of mine is filled with an awesome power! Etc.
Yes. Etc. Etc. Did that idol really show up? Or she... Oh, wait. Why don't you do 4?
Did that idol really show up? Or is she like the ghost? Meow.
Hey. Jesus. I didn't ask for any of this.
Or it's gonna be like a Moogle, where instead of Koopo, he just says meow at the end, and that'll be how we'll differentiate.
Gogol.
Yeah. He's getting it.
Yeah?
They're getting it, yeah.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah.
Oh, we are doing just... This is a new game. This is my new game plus stream, so yeah, our cash is fine. What's new on the Augmented Eye? Neo San Francisco rocked by earthquake.
Neo San Francisco rocked by a powerful earthquake. Millions saved. A powerful 8.6 magnitude tremor has struck the area of Neo San Francisco. Fortunately, modern science was able to identify the quake almost an hour in advance, providing the city plenty of time to prepare for the worst. During a conference call, Glitch City's Prime Minister Quincy congratulated the rescue teams at Neo SF for its rapid response in the wake of the warning. They're an example to follow, and we're certainly looking forward to implement these advancements in earthquake prediction here in our beautiful city. Glitch City is not currently known to be a seismic zone. That's odd. That's odd.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, you take this one.
I'll do
we'll
this.
Alternate.
Quincy.
Yeah.
One more civil death and we'll ban protests. After the numerous protests held around the city, which are caused by an ongoing economic and safety crisis, Glitch City's Prime Minister Quincy has made it clear that if the rioters take another civilian life, he'll personally write a law to ban all kinds of public manifestations. This simply can't go on, Quincy told AE during a call. They only want to destroy public property. They're actively sabotaging our efforts to recover our beautiful city, and I've decided that if they cause another civilian casualty, I'll do everything in my power to ban protests. The White Knights will have full authorization to use maximum force. Quincy will be running for a second term next year. Let's ignore that civilian deaths are not by the other riot. Let's ignore that civilian deaths are not by the other rioters.
No, we can ignore these things.
Right?
The onset of war.
Right?
San Francisco.
Let's see if I bought everything. I believe the answer is yes.
I'd buy that for $1.
I know you would. Oh, right. We could go to Kiramiki's page now.
Oh.
And then I can't wait to
stuff.
customize my room. I think that's after day 4? Is it?
Spoilers. I don't know.
I
I don't
forget.
remember when we get our
Room
camo.
customization. Yeah.
Oh, I love this place. So much energy, so much love. I could feel the optimism in the air. Heart, 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 heart. Even after all the struggles, you still came to see me, and I got to experience the loudest and craziest crowd in my whole career. I'm beyond speechless. That said, I'm excited to announce that we'll have a second date in the city. It wasn't easy to set up, but I'm so happy my agency approved it. This was by far our biggest show, and I can't wait to experience it again. See you soon, my darlings. Heart, heart. Love, Miki.
Alright, let's go to work.
Yeah, it's time to go to work.
Yeah, let's go to work. And as you
work.
can see, the slut shirt is... Oh, do you mind getting that for me?
Yeah. Am I modeling?
You could definitely do that if you'd like. So, as you can see, in the game, there's this slut shirt. It says slut, and it's pink. Well, guess what? I got it. It's official merchandise.
Is that in the camera?
Oh, it's definitely in the camera.
Sweet, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Right?
Now right back up.
And now, back to game mode.
Meanwhile, at VA-11 Hall A.
Alright, let's go to work.
Mm-hmm.
And Y2K figurine? I didn't really say.
Yes, it is. It is. Yeah, in Jill's room, there's a Y2K figurine. Alex.
Oh, Alex is in
hanging
there.
out, yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. No, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, Valhalla is in Vela's Mind Palace, so... Spoilers.
You taking Jill? You're a bartender?
Yeah.
Okay.
Good evening.
Oh, hi there. Who do you want for Alma?
Do you want to do Alma?
I'll take Alma.
Yeah,
since
go
we'll
for
be
it.
going Jill, Alma back and forth.
Yeah.
I was expecting the bar to be different before opening hours, but I guess it's just the same tired thing. Alma? Ah, Leonidas. Gillian. Marcello.
I stumbled across her on my way in and asked if she wanted to tag along.
Hope you don't mind. Sure, make yourself at home.
Where's Boss? She didn't put the helmet on again, did she?
She went out for a bit. I don't know what for, but she'll be back.
Alright. Alma, make yourself comfortable while I prepare.
Right, thanks.
Alright, songs. Which songs? This is
Ooh.
important.
I'm trying to remember what my like favorite one was. Make sure it's on there.
I mean, Your Love is a Drug, for me, it's like, you have to.
I think my favorite. There's one that always reminded me of Phoenix Wright, and I think it was Out of Orbit.
Or Out of Orbit?
Yeah, I think Out of Orbit was. It was
Let me
either
see.
Out of Orbit or Renee.
Hold on. Go Streaming Chan is on there. That's good.
Yeah.
Commencing Simulation.
We have a request for A New Frontier.
A New Frontier. Okay, we could definitely put that on there.
Space.
A New Frontier. These are the voyages of the Starship Enterprise. Its continuing mission.
Mix drinks and change lives. Oh, shut up, Wesley. I should have said Gillian. Well, no, he's just calling Gillian Wesley. Because who wouldn't?
Exactly. Your Love is Directed. Where is it? So, A New Frontier.
Battle Frontier.
I mean, I know I'm definitely playing. I'm gonna play it.
Oh, thanks for all the World of Horror shilling.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just don't chill too hard. Don't like. Just be like, hey, this game's coming out, looks real cool.
Or do shill harder and paint your body black and white completely, and carve a spiral-shaped gouge in your forehead.
That's definitely no. Where is it? Where is A New Frontier?
Don't do
Oh,
that
there
one,
it is.
there it is.
Found it. Let's take out The Answer Lies Within. We'll put in A New Frontier.
Yeah, if I have to pick one, I think Out of Orbit was my favorite.
Where is Out of Orbit?
Left one more. Yeah, down at the bottom.
Okay,
I
perfect.
think that was
Let's
mine.
take out
Nighttime Maneuver.
Out of Orbit,
Yeah.
and let's hit ready.
All right. I think that was it. If it's like bam 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 bam, that one.
Time to mix drinks and change lives.
What was that?
Oh, just something they made me say back in instruction. Kind of stuck.
Huh. I went to a school that made us stand up with our hands on our backs when someone came in. That habit didn't rub off until high school or so.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. Oh, yeah, look at this.
A glass with a signature? I'll assume it's either an autograph or an impromptu medicine recipe.
That Kiramiki girl came here yesterday before a concert, actually.
Oh, yeah, now I see her name here.
You don't seem very surprised.
I like B-Link more, actually.
The stoic-looking duo, right?
Yep, those.
Oh, he's not dead, Dr. Hilbert. He's working very hard.
He's very much alive and posting nothing but sad cats and pulled teeth.
That is, yes, that's...
We love our Polish boy.
Yeah, that's Pavel. That's Pavel. Did you read that already?
I did.
Okay, perfect.
Seems you had a better day than mine yesterday. I had to break up with Damien.
I see. Want a drink?
You don't seem very surprised.
Alma, we've known each other for, what, a few months now? I'd be interested if those relationships of yours went further than a week or two. You say you broke up, but there's usually not enough time to foster something to break. It's more like, the guy wasn't what I wanted, so I stopped flirting.
You could pretend to be more interested, you know? I look off. Give something in the room the side eye.
Like my mom says, if I don't buy it, it's because I know the product.
Speaking of buying, you want a frame?
A frame?
Yeah, for all these pics you have of your boss. The ones filling your phone's memory. Some seem sneakily taken at that.
That's you.
Is that true?
What do you care? How the hell did you find that out?
So it is true!
Shut up!
I'm a hacker, remember? You shouldn't piss off a hacker. Oh, I really like this one of her sleeping in her office. I think I'll copy it.
You...
Hey, can you make me a bad touch before we keep arguing?
Sure.
You and me,
Alma
baby,
wants a bad touch.
Nothing but mammals, so that...
Alright, that is 2 Bronson extract, 2 powdered delta, 2 flannery, and then rocks. Next. I did make something that resembles a bad touch, but it actually... It's still sour. It's sweeter, though. It's quite nice. Here. Hey there, Pascon gal.
Who gives these drinks their silly names?
Usually the one who registers it. Some people have quite the silly sense of humor.
Like that girl who keeps laughing over this particular drink's name?
Yeah. So, who's Damien again?
The one with the nice car? Sure, he's also the manager at the bank, but that car was what caught my eye.
And what was wrong with him?
Turns out he was a LARPer.
LARP?
Live action roleplay.
Sounds more like the nickname of some heavy-handed writer, or a military organization. What did he roleplay as?
Have you heard of the Woodstock fairs?
Those events where people barely dress, stink, roll in the mud, and fuck in the open?
Those are hippies, yeah. He frequents those, and it's something I'd rather not deal with. At all. If I stayed with him, I'd eventually have to. I mean, I need to support my partner in what he does, but if it's something like that,
Oh. You see? That's the problem right there. You say breaking up like you had something formal, but most of the time you're still getting to know him. Think about it. Have you ended your longest-lasting relationship for things like those?
okay, sorry for not using the right word or whatever, but I'm still sorely disappointed. And at least I'm trying to get some action. When was the last time you spent the night with someone else?
Last night?
Your cat doesn't count.
A year ago. It was messy.
See? I mean, I have no idea how you deal with that.
I mean, me personally, it's been more than that, but, you know, it's me.
We're talking to Jill here, buddy.
Yeah, I know.
If I were you, I would have pushed Fuckboy over there into a closet ages ago. Fuckboy?
People have different needs and priorities.
Yes, but don't you miss having the warmth of someone else at your side? Using them as a pillow, mixing your perfume with theirs. Putting your head on their chest, listening to them breathe as they pet your hand. Dozing off, knowing they're there, watching you, protecting you. Jill.
Anything I can make you to shut up and drink?
I'll have you know that my Uncle Juan taught me ventriloquism when I was 12. Drinking won't stop me from talking, or making tasteless puns for Aunt Rosa. Still, get me something weird, would you?
Huh. Ventriloquism. Weird? A weird drink?
Yeah, something different, experimental, uncommon.
You have an idea for a Valhalla card game? Who would you contact?
Post in the Ysbryd Discord.
Yeah.
I would say that's the easiest way to get a hold of Jacob or Brian on that kind of stuff.
Yeah, but no, with that specifically, wouldn't that go to Kitty?
I don't know if Kitty would be interested. Well, I just don't know if he'd be the person to contact first. I don't know how that kind of stuff works. So I would say post on the Discord.
Yeah.
And then if it's not the correct place, then our community manager will manage to put you with the right person to talk to.
Yes. Okay. Game music is pretty loud. Yes, I agree. I agree. Some people were complaining earlier that it was too quiet, so I erred on the side of loud.
Well, thank you, Sarah. Much appreciated.
Thank you. Let's see. A weird drink. Promo drinks fit that bill easily.
Make me a Zen Star.
I mean, that fits.
I think that fits. I don't know, did you have something else? I think I gave her a Zen Star one. I remember serving that pretty often. Oh, I guess, oh yeah, the pianos are also...
Well, I'll give her the Piano Man.
Okay.
I mean, I'm just going by that, so...
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. I'm glad I know the hotkeys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. God, this thing's huge. There's a Piano Man. Here.
Yeah, this fits the bill.
It's a promotional drink made to commemorate a movie. Read. They leapt at the chance to sell drinks that would be unmarketable otherwise. Oh. You know, your orders are weird today.
They are?
Yeah, usually the first thing you ask for is a Brandtini, and then something like a Cobalt Velvet or something similar.
Well, I sometimes feel like I need something different, you know?
That is correct, Celestials Drive. I got it back up.
We back, baby.
Something tells me part of the reason you left this Damien is because he was too deep into routine.
Maybe. If
Hey.
he was Canadian, would he be too deep into poutine?
God damn it.
I can say it because Jacob's not here.
Hey, speaking of routines. As a hacker, what's your opinion on the whole Alice Rabbit thing? That's the silence of somebody who just heard something stupid. Stupid enough to warrant the speech they've prepared just for occasions like this.
As always, very perceptive of you. You know, decades ago, there was this group of people that hacked simple sites with an agenda. Can't remember what they used to call themselves, I just remember that it was just petty vandalism.
Oh god. I think I know what they'd call themselves.
Anyway, everyone that participated started using the same name.
Yeah.
They wanted to create this anonymous anarchist's identity. The whole Alice Rabbit thing is the logical conclusion of that. It's what happens when that idea reaches its breaking point and goes mainstream. It is no longer a group, but an individual. An untouchable entity watching from the shadows, monitoring and judging everything anyone does. Observing, tolerating no one but itself. A lot of bullshit for what's essentially a pet the press made of. The antithesis of your usual bogeyman, if you must. Boogeyman?
Boogeyman.
Boogeyman.
So, you don't think such a
Bogey.
person exists?
Don't know, don't care. I mean, we have seen the actions of such an entity. But it might be anything. An individual, a group, an AI. That's not taking into account all the copycats and pranksters using the name. So, Alice Rabbit is a thing that exists, but it's also really muddied overall. There's something else that worries me, though. That kind of story always catches the attention of kids and such. They start trying to hack stuff without knowing the risks or consequences. Imagine if, suddenly, a group of tweens broke into this bar and started asking for drinks.
Right, Golgum?
That's how it feels for me, and it's thanks to that damned Alice Rabbit thing.
I see.
But enough of that. There's a more pressing matter at hand.
There is?
Yeah, you've been delaying my invitations for hanging out sometime for too long.
Oh! That.
Do you hate me that much, Jill? Does my presence make you that uncomfortable?
No,
At this rate, I might just crash by your apartment. That way, you can't just say no. Maybe I'll also crash for the night. We could have a sleepover, braid our hair, tell stories all night, shower together. You know you need some human warmth in that place.
Your tits alone would fill my entire bathroom.
Man, you react too nonchalantly. It's no fun. React a little bit. Let me tease you for a second.
I refuse.
In all seriousness, though, Any particular reason you keep turning down my invitations? I mean, it's not a date. I just want to have a conversation with you outside these four walls.
I'm not a morning person. I registered for a night shift precisely to avoid waking up early. Ain't that the damn truth? I'd have to be at work until, what, like 3? It's great.
Oh, look at you.
It's great.
I get 10 o'clock. The earliest I've asked you out is 10 a.m., you know? That was weird.
That's early morning by my standards. I mean, it's not that I don't want to hang out, I just don't want to wake up early.
You are hopeless. Anyway, I'm gonna need another drink here. Like, say, Big Brantini.
Finally. That's the Alma I know.
Prepare for trouble. And make it double.
Alright, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Oh, the Flanagan. Hold on, that's the...
Take that Flanagan out of it.
Aged, mixed, stop, done. Here. I'm sorry, Anime Kitty.
Oof. Big oof. Anime Kitty, it's 4 in the morning. What are you doing?
Don't gaslight people.
Make your chocolate pudding.
Here.
You know, Brantini is such a weird name.
It was originally supposed to replicate the martini. Problem is, the BTC got a hold of a brand of vermouth that was named after a certain automobile company. So, on a weird whim, they changed the name.
I see.
And the way it's described, it's sweeter than a... It looks more like Manhattan than a martini.
So it's a brand new take on it?
No, it's just a Manhattan.
Okay, fair enough.
It's pretty much just a Manhattan.
Yeah, fine. I said I see. Alma said I see. Alma said she sees.
You know, I was wondering.
Yeah?
Don't you worry about what the people you work for might be doing with the information you provide?
Not really.
You don't?
You worry about what happens when people leave this place drunk?
Well, given the fact that I'm technically kind of responsible for it, yes. They get in an accident, my ass is on the line.
I wonder if they changed those laws in Glitch City or not.
They probably did.
Seeing as how people get away with riots and such.
Well, I mean, riots. People don't get away with riots. Riots happen.
Kinda get. Oh, yeah, fair enough.
They happen. Not really, most of the time.
Well, neither do I.
Why should you? Do you get people drunk?
Some say my beauty is intoxicating, but that's beside the point. I get my payment, do my job, and forget about the whole thing.
You make your job sound so easy.
Once you understand what precautions to take, it's no problem. And I've always found my job fun. However, most of my contracts are consultancy-based gigs. It's not like every day is a thrill. It's not like every day is night. Sorry.
Do you meet with your client, or...?
I don't. It's always from behind as many filters as I can manage. I remember I once did a job where I had a couple of kids relaying letters.
For security reasons, right?
Actually, because that way I lose a lot less time. I don't have to deal with clients hitting on me or pestering me after the job's done. I also don't have to lose time proving my worth because big boobs equals small brain or some shit like that. I mean, protecting my identity is one of the reasons, but the few times I've shown myself, they weren't even risky or dangerous jobs, just run-of-the-mill security checks.
So she was just doing some pen testing.
I don't know, maybe I need to show up as a disheveled nerd or something, give them what they expect to see. Or I just don't show up and save myself the trouble. What are all the questions?
Just things I've been curious about and always forgot to ask. So many Alice Rabbit headlines have me wonder about the hacking business, too.
Oh, I'll remember to ask you things next time, then. Well, I'll take my leave now. See ya.
Take care.
Ooh.
Do you want to do because I was doing the really annoying like Brooklyn, you know, chauvinist accent.
Something okay, like J. Jonah Jameson.
Yeah.
Hello, sugar. Ow.
Hello, Mr. Donovan.
Like my pop used to say, never touch the ass of a woman with metallic arms.
It's more like plastic and carbon fiber.
Yeah, they're hot as fuck, and that's all my abdomen felt.
Do you normally greet people that way?
I'm a man that can't contain himself when he sees something he likes, kid. Oh, but don't worry, you're safe. You're flattered in a field in my summer house.
Bit of advice. You shouldn't provoke the one serving you drinks or food.
Don't be offended, kid. You have your audience. I'm just not part of it. Today I'm making this a quick one. Gotta tend to business in a while. Having said that, I'll just have the usual. Big beer.
The usual.
Big beer. Give me the biggest beer you got.
And the usual.
Yeah, sure, this'll work.
What brings you today, Mr. Donovan?
That girl I interviewed yesterday is coming again in a couple of weeks. So I was working to clinch an exclusive interview.
Did you succeed?
Who the hell do you think you're talking to? I'm Donovan D. Dawson. I always get what I want. Sure, I had to blackmail the editors of other outlets, but the end result is what matters.
I see. Wait. Blackmail?
I guess if I pipe this up, you'd be surprised at the kind of stuff you find out when you get the right people drunk.
That's the damn truth.
Hey, the signature on that glass over there.
Oh, yeah.
That big-titted Lilum was here?
She came yesterday before the concert, yeah.
Anything juicy come out of a visit?
No.
Gossip-worthy?
No.
Tabloid-worthy?
No.
Come on, there has to be something.
Well, her love for what she does is so honest and pure that anyone who tries to ruin it should be ashamed.
Oh, don't give me that shit. Throw me a bone here, anything.
I've got nothing.
Everyone has a price. How much for you to spill the beans?
I'm serious here. She said nothing that can be used against her or that you didn't already know.
Fine.
Say, are many of your interns women, Mr. Donovan?
All of my interns are women, kid. Every single one of them. It's a pack of hungry, desperate bitches.
Why only women?
Did you ever watch Race for Hope?
The movie?
Yeah. A movie about a journalist looking for clues regarding the murder. That tacky movie had everything. Romance, action, a dog with sunglasses. It also sold this weird, fantastical image of what journalism is. I'm guessing lots of girls saw it in high school and wanted to become journalists.
Especially in the modern climate, it's a tough gig. Like, real journalism is a tough gig.
It's topical with that whole Julian Assange thing. Continue. And now I have to deal with that shit.
How could you be so sure?
My first brother-in-law was a doctor. He said that a couple of years after that Emergency Heart movie, all of his interns were women for a long while. And this is why you don't let brats that barely understand what responsibilities are pick a career.
Do you perhaps know a girl named Kimberly Lavalette?
Yeah, it doesn't ring a bell. Who is she?
No, buddy. Forget I said anything. Any interesting preview of tomorrow's news?
You expect me to share my information when you wouldn't share your scoop on the singer?
How can one share when there's honestly nothing to share?
Uh-huh. I'm gonna be a good citizen today and let this one pass. Have you heard of a group called the Harbingers?
Not really, no.
There's some group wanting to overthrow the White Knights.
Volgum, to be fair, there's been some pretty good examples of legitimate games journalism.
As long as they can get past the tutorial of Cuphead.
But
What? Who
and-
said that? It's weird.
like the whole thing with BioWare, have you read that?
Not recently.
Oh my god, the like how they were just running people into the ground, like running them.
No, I haven't heard
Game devs were reporting they would just find an empty room and go cry.
Oh, yes, I did hear
Yeah,
about this.
yeah, read it.
Yeah.
It is a fantastic.
Like they were taking like
article.
several months off and stuff.
Yeah,
like
and
that.
sometimes they just wouldn't come back because they
Why would they at that point?
they were called stress casualties. That's legitimately a military term.
I mean, I feel like that's a punk rock band.
Like that like they were called stress casualties, and that's what the military calls folks that
Gotcha.
after being under fire in a combat scenario cannot perform their duties. Yeah. Yeah.
Big
Yeah.
oof. Yeah, there's some group wanting to call, what was it, fight the White Knights? It was something like that. They're against them. I read their manifesto in the bathroom once. Interesting piece, and even better makeshift toilet paper.
You do know that was printer paper and he just smeared that all over your ass, right?
It makes for good ink. They talk about how the organization is corrupt, full of mob bosses or something like that.
Right? It's great. We know. We know. I think I've heard about that somewhere. What of them?
They sent a message to some outlets saying they have proof of their claims. That they're gonna release it to the public tomorrow.
Oh. That'd be interesting to see, I think.
I know, right? Alright, kid, give me a bleeding Jane so I can call it a day.
Okay. One
Is the loneliest number.
and blended. Oh, the hold on. The sound effects just died.
Odd.
It does that from time to time, and I don't know why.
Double odd.
Here. Oh, most certainly. I do agree with you on that one. That's not real journalism, but like actual journalism, like actually uncovering
You cheated both the game and yourself.
nothing. I'm sorry. Here.
Simple enough for you, I see. So I've heard this is Dana Zane's bar, is it true?
Yeah.
Never thought I'd hear about the undefeated of the West again. More so after that incident with the Bears. Where is she?
She's out running some bears?
6 years ago, a cash-strapped Dana Zane entered an underground ring for money. Faced 10 enraged grizzly bears. She beat them all without killing them. Dana Zane the Stampede. I heard she set them free afterwards, too.
And you were there?
I was drunk and bored, what can I say?
Do you know if she lost her arm there?
Can't remember. Too drunk. Maybe she had a prosthetic then, too. I heard someone there suggest that she lost it after throwing a baseball out of some stadium. Though it's so hot her arm fell off. Thunk. That sounds more like an unsubstantiated rumor. I can talk, I swear.
Or like something she made up?
Well, I gotta go. Next time you see Dana, thank her for winning me my second yacht. I knew betting on O is the right choice.
Please come again.
Yeah.
Oh, break.
It is now safe to save your game.
Yes, real quick. I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna shut down the stream, but
okay.
Because this isn't my stream.
Would you do me a favor, Mr. Merlow?
What's up?
Would you get me some water?
Hold on. Let me check that.
Is there secret water? Oh, this?
Yeah. Let me get you a glass.
Sweet.
Yeah, let me get you a glass.
Alrighty.
And not one of these, because
You say is the cameras and everything still on?
yeah.
Alright, I'm assuming direct control. Haha. Oof. How's it going, folks? I don't take smoke breaks. Secret water, yes. Aw, shucks. We are Harbinger. We do not forgive. We do not forget. Play some Rat-a-tat in the background, and we've got a video. Was that Loud Pipes, I think, by Rat-a-tat? Maybe I'm thinking of it. No, Loud Pipes was for Boxy. I forget what that video had, but I think it was Rat-a-tat. Hey!
Got you a mug. Don't spill it on my keyboard. I
Hey,
already did that
Mugsy!
once.
If you're there, here's some mug!
I did that once.
Let's spill it on your keyboard.
I spilled a drink on my keyboard. Then I had to rinse off my keyboard, dry off my keyboard.
Spilled a drink on a keyboard, bought a broken kneeboard. Something like that.
Alright.
Yeah.
There's a reason. Step back this way. There we
Ah,
go.
da, 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 da.
Yeah, we're doing it.
Now we're doing it. Now we're doing it. Oh yeah!
We're doing shit. It's great.
Eat more
Ow.
Fizz's magic honey.
Oh god, that was right in the lip. I've never hit myself.
Hey, there's Mugsy. I know I could summon him.
Alright, let me save. Day 3, break. Real quick, I have to move this.
We
down.
start at daybreak.
Then. I'm gonna do the character based on Jim Sterling, though.
Oh, please do. I have no idea what he's supposed to sound like.
One, I love Jim. I love Jim. And, 2, I imagine that he'd make it kind of like his wrestling character, because he's actually a professional wrestler,
Oh, how about
too.
that?
Yeah. He's a tag team champion. Jim Sterling is a tag team champion. Yeah, this is fine. Oh, really? You got into this game thanks? You got into Jim thanks to this game?
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic.
I found out that recently when we were driving and he happened to play Stress by Jim's Big Ego. And I was like, oh man, I love this song. How do you know about this song? It was like Jim Sterling's ending theme?
Intro and ending theme.
Intro and ending theme. I've been listening to Jim's Big Ego for years.
Yeah.
And come to find out this... Who the heck is Jim Sterling? I don't know. Some famous internet guy, right?
Well, not famous internet guy, but definitely an internet
yeah.
guy. Thank God for Jim
uses,
Sterling.
uses that song, which, you know, hey, cool.
I love Jim. Ah, boss, you're back.
Yeah, sorry about not being here earlier.
What were you doing?
I had a brief meeting with my BTC regional manager.
Oh, Brian.
Ryan.
Oh. Everything alright?
As alright as it can be, considering that we're closing eventually.
When will that happen?
I don't know. Ryan said that we'll be safe for a few months while the paperwork is filed and everything's being put in order.
Oh, fun fact. The Brian in Valhalla is based on the CEO of Ysbryd Games, Brian.
Our Brian.
Our Brian.
The Brian we hang out with.
Yeah.
Red leather jacket Brian.
Yes.
The Brian.
If you look on... He has a look, and it's that red leather jacket. You will spot him in a crowd so
Why didn't
easily.
he call Ysbryd Games Red Leather Media?
I mean...
Ysbryd is much better. I like Ysbryd.
Yeah.
I like Ysbryd.
Oh.
He's a dumb joke.
Yeah. Brian's great, though. I love Brian. Oh.
I was also talking to him about you.
About me.
Yeah, I was telling him to do whatever it takes to ensure you don't spend too much time without a job. If possible, to reassign you ASAP after closing.
Boo! Get off the stage!
Hey, if it helps, Brian might be the angriest of us all. They want to close the only bar in the whole area that hasn't given me any headaches, he said.
Huh. What about Gil?
He's the one that worries me the most, actually. He's kind of working using the credentials of another guy that was working here before.
Who?
The one who bought a levitation potion and then threw himself off a building?
Ah, yes, the levitation potion story. You use weird euphemisms, boss.
Anyway. I find it hard to believe that Gil will find a job after all this.
Just who is Gil?
I have an idea of who he is, but I'm still putting pieces together. Anyway, back to work. Imminent closure is no excuse to slack off.
Yes, sir.
You guys do know I can hear you, right?
I mean, I'll be talking to myself a lot.
Oh, so do you want me to just take most side characters then? Unless you call somebody?
Um,
Or do you want to...
actually, do you have a voice for, I think this is Stella.
I don't know.
I mean-
yeah, I have a voice. I can do a voice for anybody you want.
Alright, perfect. Let's
This
go.
place looks familiar. Excuse me, is this the VA-11 Hal A bar?
It is indeed. Welcome to Valhalla.
Oh god, what is Say planning now?
Excuse me?
I want a drink whose name was changed after many women protested. Can you get me that?
Sure. It is the Piano Woman.
Play us a song, oh piano woman.
Aged, mixed, stop. Here you go.
Very nice, thanks a lot.
So, you know, say, Miss...
I'm Stella Hoshi. My pleasure.
Yeah, I know her. She's been here before, yes?
Yep. In fact, I'm glad you know her because she left this here last time.
Oh god, so she left her helmet behind again?
Not the first time, huh?
Her helmets have been picked up by all sorts of people in the last 3 months. Valets, nurses, morticians, fire jugglers. She's been lucky enough to always leave it with people who return it, at least.
Oh, quite a few people.
Say's as much of a sociable girl as she is a total klutz. At least when she's not being serious, she's very competent when she puts her mind to it.
I see. So, did she recommend you this place, or...
We're meeting here today. I can see why she chose this place. It's the kind of place she likes. Say, is that Kira Miki's autograph on that glass?
Seems like the glass is a conversation starter. Nice. Yeah, it is.
How did you get it?
She stopped here yesterday just before the concert.
Really? I mean, she did.
Yeah, nice girl.
Can I see it?
Sure.
Yep, this star-like signature is hers. So your name's Jill, then?
Yes.
Ain't this nice? Here you go.
Do you like her, Miss Stella?
Just call me Stella. I do. Whenever you hear her songs, you're filled with so much energy and happiness. Too bad I couldn't purchase tickets for this one. I mean, they were sold out in minutes.
It's like trying to get into PAX West.
There should be a Twitter that's just like Kira Miki tickets alert or something like that.
I mean,
Just
that's...
a bot that tweets out like fake ticket sales. Somebody get on that.
That's not a bad idea.
We already have an augmented eye.
Look Luckily, I could secure a couple for me for the next time she comes around. Oh, excuse me for a second. Hello? Where the hell are you? Car crash? Oh, you're helping. Will it take long? Alright. Yeah, don't worry.
I take it that was Say.
Yes,
Will you wait for her?
I will. In the meantime, I feel like having another drink. One that was prepared in memory of its creator's dearest friend.
Alright. Well, sing us a song.
Piano Man, my favorite Mega Man villain.
Is this the one you had in mind?
Yes, exactly.
Oh, Kate Grimace, if you guys are looking to get PAX tickets, go to the subreddit, r/PAX Pass Exchange, seriously. Because if you want to get tickets, you will be able to get those at cost. And it's actually really nice. That's how I've gotten my tickets when I needed to buy them for the past few years.
And I will also comment to Yosugami that the music in this one, fantastic. We love Garode. Music in the second one done by a different person named Juneji, I
Yeah.
believe. They did the music for Valhalla Kids as well, last year's April Fool's joke. So if you go on sukeban.moe, you can find the ye old post for last year, and you can hear their musical prowess, so you can get a taste for what the new game is going to sound like as well.
Yes. Yes. Oh yeah, not a problem, K-Grimace, because a lot of people are really worried about, getting to PAX, but there are so many people that have to, leave, drop out, and on PAX Pass Exchange, they can't charge more than cost. Cost, and then the cost of shipping the passes. That's it. And then you also have PayPal's, just don't get it by Venmo, do it with PayPal, so you have the protection in place, so that when you pay for the tickets and they don't deliver, you're just like, hey, PayPal, they haven't given these to me. They're not here. So.
Thank you.
May I ask you something that might be personal?
It isn't about my eye, is it?
Well, it's looking slightly Borg there, but no. No, it's
Resistance
not.
is futile.
But, or at least I don't think so. I don't get to serve many cat boomers, so it's something I've been curious about.
It's funny because since this game has come out till now, there's been that whole label of boomer on an age group that's
right.
Become more popular.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a mild chuckle.
Did you go through the procedure because of a disease or because of the fad?
Before I was born, I was diagnosed with nanomachine rejection. So it had to be done, otherwise I would have died shortly after birth. I'm a bit on the weak side because of it, though.
I'm sorry if I overstepped.
I don't mind. It's always nice to dispel the idea that my parents were just into the fad. You seem to know your drinks, Jill.
Well, I guess I've read a bit more than the recipe book.
Do you like alcohol?
Is that a question? Sorry.
Oh, that was...
I mean, I do know of a couple of bartenders that somehow, they kind of retain their sobriety, and I'm like, how? Because...
Oh, is it outside of work?
No, because one of the things is before you send anything out, you taste it, right? You take a little straw taste of it. But I know that would violate your sobriety, wouldn't it? So, but I guess it's just this level of self-control, and I'm absolutely flabbergasted by it. And you are quite welcome, K. Grimace. Quite welcome. Yeah, but not in the usual way. I don't drink that much outside of canned beer, and honestly, I don't drink that much outside of work. I don't. Even with all that behind me, I really don't.
Fair enough.
But their colors, their stories, the way you need to keep them stored, their designs. sounds a bit silly when I say it out loud.
Not at all. Do you collect them or anything like that?
Actually, yeah. I started with my grandpa's collection and been slowly growing it. It's been hard because of my dad's, but I manage, little by little. Do you like alcohol, Stella?
I'm here, right? But I'm normally more of a social drinker.
Yeah.
Unless it's with somebody, I don't tend to drink much.
I see. Oh, I'll do say. Sorry I'm late. Welcome.
You took your sweet time.
Yeah, sorry. I got caught in rush hour traffic too, and I figured walking might be faster. Luckily, there was a building with emergency stairs nearby, and I climbed down. Climbed down? Took an air cab. Oh.
I would suggest using ground transportation, but I'm happy to see you put safety first.
Safety? No. Flying cars are just way cooler.
Still don't understand how they don't give you motion sickness.
If I find out how I avoid it, you'll be the first to know. Anyway, I'll have whatever she orders next.
I'd like a drink that was...
You're at it again? You and your cryptic orders, always leaving us with weird stuff.
Hey, I expect only the best from whoever serves me. They need to be able to answer these kind of orders.
Still, I'm sure you're wearing poor Jill here out with that kind of stuff.
She's done quite well so far, actually.
Really? Thank you. Whatever, please order something normal, would you?
That'll be 2 fringe weavers then.
You'll have two drinks at once?
No, we're sharing.
What? Like half a glass for each? Isn't it better if it's one for each?
Kilogram of weaves, or a kilogram of...
Still.
Don't worry, you'll see.
2 fringe weavers. Easy enough?
No, we're having 2 glasses. I don't get it. I just don't get it.
Aged. Mixed. Stop. There's 1 fringe weaver.
Kilogram of fringes, or kilogram of weavers.
Alright, we're good. Sip. 2 fringe weavers. So...
This one's for you, and this one's for me. You said you wanted whatever I asked for, right?
Oh, that way. Could have said so earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, here. Hey, so this is where I left my helmet. Thanks.
We need to be more careful with your things.
Yeah, but I have spares.
Those spares should be saved for when you're the one... Those spares should be saved for when the one you're using breaks or malfunctions, not when you lose it. Those helmets cost money, you know?
Yeah, sorry. Should I say that boss got her head stuck because... Did I say that boss got her head stuck because of a jammed button?
Speaking of money, you still going to that meeting at the bank tomorrow?
Yep. You worried? I'll refrain for now.
I'd be lying if I said I wasn't.
Don't be. It'll be fine. Rumors are just rumors. Rumors? They say something might happen at the bank tomorrow. But with all the tension in the air lately, it's hard to know if it's true. As if the fear-mongering wasn't enough, the people have also started spreading baseless rumors. Just yesterday, I had to stop a group of rampaging youngsters that heard the city would be leveled by bombs. Everyone's on edge.
Yeah.
I know you're worried, but I have to go there. It's orders from the higher-ups. Tell me something. If somebody came after me, you think they'd stand a chance?
You're quite strong, but...
I'll take something to protect myself. Be prepared for anything. Would that make you feel safer?
Maybe.
I'll tell you what. After I come back, we'll get some ice cream. That way you can vent all your frustrations. I got ice cream, actually.
Alright.
Ice cream?
Ice cream.
Ice cream.
Ice cream.
Yeah.
Seems my vehicle is here to pick me up. You coming, Say?
Nah, I'll stay here a bit longer.
Okay then, take care.
Bye.
Peace.
She's such a worrywart. That means she cares about you. I've never doubted. Say, why does my helmet smell like bacon? Bacon? Not that I mind, I'm just curious. Well, you know how some things absorb the smell of what's nearby? Must have grabbed it from one of the ingredients. I see. Do you believe all that stuff about tensions growing and that anarchist group trying to disband the White Knights? Eye cream!
Eye cream indeed.
To tell you the truth, I'm a bit worried. Even in my division, there's some shady business going on, but I don't want to investigate too deeply. What kind of business? From what I understand, things like working with human traffickers or drug dealers, letting them act as they wish. Some even say the ones that do get apprehended by the ones that have failed them in some way. Stella always says the White Knights are just glorified mall security. She says that if it's been proven beyond a doubt that some shady business is going on, Zaibatsu Corp's main branch would separate themselves from the whole White Knight division. Think about the Associates' fear of bad PR resulting in them moving to the BTC. Sounds plausible. Yeah, kind of worries me though, because I really like my job. I guess a similar fear exists among the upper ranks. Lately, they seem restless. Too much politics, huh? It hurts my brain. I just want to rescue people and help them. I just want to do my job without worries about politics of any kind.
People at the dance will agree that we're well qualified to represent the BTC. Me and Louis.
What are you doing at the bank tomorrow? My colonel needed to relay some information to the manager, and I was picked because he trusted me. Well, he says you're such a simpleton that you'll never give the wrong message, but it's his intention that counts. Oh.
Finally, the Dorothy has come back to Valhalla!
Please refrain from doing those sitcom-like entrances. You're disturbing the other clients.
Oh, come on. You know the audience would have gone wild with that one. And besides, you make it sound like you have a full house.
It's uncommon to see you here 2 days in a row.
I wanted to grab something before starting my shift. Grab something before they start grabbing me, you could say.
Hey, you having a drink? Can I buy you one?
Why, yes, thank you. Honey, you should follow her example and offer me drinks more often.
We'll see. What are you having? I'll have what she's having.
Ha! That's a movie reference!
I've got the perfect thing. Let's have a blue fairy.
Blue fairies are delicious, by the way. One for both?
One for each.
Alright. 2 blue fairies are due. That is a movie reference.
Blue dew fairies are too.
All aged and mixed. And then aged, mixed, stop. What were we trying to do?
Nothing.
I mean, do you want to make stuff fly across the screen? Is that what you're trying to do?
No.
2 blue fairies. Hey, this is pretty good.
See? And it's blue like your hair.
It is!
So, what's your name, sweetie?
Call me Say.
Alright, Say, I'm Dorothy. Say.
Yes.
Say!
Yes.
Say. Say. Say, why did you just buy me a drink?
I just thought you were cute as a button, so I wanted to invite you to join me.
Wow, you have to be the first person to offer me a drink without having an ulterior motive. And that includes fuckboy over there.
What do you mean?
Trust me, when you work in my kind of field, you learn to read cues from everything. And this girl is simple to a fault.
How so?
You're the what you see is what you get type. That look on your face is of one that simply sees no point in lying. Coupled with the fact that you're here in what looks like your work attire tells me that you're so married to your job that sex is too far down your priority list to notice its existence. So if you invited me to drink because you found me cute and that's the extent of it, I believe you.
Thank you. You say she's the first one, but what about Deal giving you a ticket the other day?
Oh yeah, the one with the dogs! No, he doesn't count. He looked like a humanoid gnat.
Ouch!
But his name's Deal, not Matt.
You seem very perceptive, Dorothy, but I'm not too far behind.
How so?
I can tell your body is heavily modded with things you shouldn't even have. Your tongue is VEB-069 with
Nice.
DNA scanning. With DNA scanning capabilities. Your skin is coated with an anti-radiation finish. Your joints are of the premium extra flexible variety. And the most important thing, your hands.
What about them?
I don't know how modded your body is under your clothes. The tongue, joints, and skin are merely interesting. But your hands are the MIRD-113 of Realta Industries. A model designed to shoot classified bullets from its fingertips.
So,
Clause G of Article 17 in the Augmentations and Modifications Law on the topic of ballistic augmentations. Any humanoid or sapient creature under the civilian designation that has upgraded any of its person to hold firearms of Class 3 grade or higher will either be commissioned for disarmament or sent to danger zones.
danger zone? What are you gonna do?
Nothing.
Huh?
I'm not in law enforcement. I just do rescue. And even if I was, I'm not on duty right now.
Oh,
I just want to know, though. Why go through that upgrade?
the girl's gotta take care of herself, you know? I want to be able to deal with things if they get ugly. This is the most discreet mod I had. Or at least I thought so.
Oh, yeah. Okay then, can I give you some advice?
I guess?
The reason I could tell it's not your default hand model is your fingertips. The tips are a little bigger to make the cannons fit. You could get a small mod that changes them into disposable tips. Assuming they're being used for self-defense and not regular use, of course.
See.
Well, I've gotta go. Yes, another thing. If you aim for the arms or legs, once is self-defense. Anything more is assault.
Yeah.
Bye, Dorothy. Bye, Jill.
Bye-bye.
Please come again.
I thought she was gonna take me away! They would put my mind on a vacuum cleaner for 3 years! Till if I behave well.
That's what happens when you underestimate people. Although I'm tempted to ask.
Thank you, D-Graves.
About what?
Your DNA reading tongue?
Very prehensile, intuitive, also it vibrates.
Extra flexible joints?
Do you really need to ask?
Anti-radiation coating.
Hey, my skin's my first tool of the trade. I need to take care of it as much as possible. And it makes it feel so soft no matter how much it's been battered.
Alright then.
Oof.
So, you fancy yourself a diviner? Reading people and all?
Not really. I'm just quite good at reading people. I guess it's a byproduct of dealing with so many people on a daily basis.
It's a bit surreal to hear that from a Lilum. What can you say about me then?
Let's see. You're very, very, very sexually frustrated. It's not the act itself, but rather that your partners can't seem to satisfy you on a deeper level. There's an even deeper frustration. Something happened that's blocking you. I Maybe there's someone who you know won't return your feelings. Maybe you were hurt in the past. Thus, your demeanor is that of someone who feels like life is playing tricks on her. Like a dog whose owner never really throws the ball. Oh boy, did I actually hit the nail on the head. I was making this stuff up on the fly. Oh, that was just rubbish, I say, because it's right 80% of the time. Generic bullshit, if you will. You'd be surprised at the amount of sexual frustration people hold. I can't read you, honey. You're too good at putting on a professional face. But this definitely gives me more insight into you. Lucky, lucky.
Aren't you late or something?
I am, but if you let me satisfy your frustrations, I could solve for some time.
Go.
Fine, fine. Bye-bye, honey.
Artificial intelligence has come rather far, huh? One wonders how artificial it remains.
Shut up, fuckboy.
Everything done?
Yeah? Hey, boss, this might seem random, but... Do you remember the first time I came to the bar?
When you came to submit your contract? Yeah, why?
Well, for some reason I've been hung up on it since this morning, and I just realized why. The massage that welcomed me back then was Gil trying to pull your hand out of a jar.
Oh yeah, that! I can't remember what exactly, but something fell inside and I tried to retrieve it. I just kind of put my hand in and it got stuck. It was a friend's jar too, so I couldn't just break it. Hey Gil, how did you get my hand out of that jar? A straw and some butter. Oh yeah, clever solution.
Yeah, and that brings me to the random thought. That incident, the helmet yesterday, the many times your foot got stuck on something for stomping it. Boss, why do you get stuck in so many different things?
Huh. Now that you mention it, I remember this one time she tried to eat a big sandwich and her jaw got stuck. And then there was the incident with the TV. I'll admit my fault with the others, but the TV incident was not my fault. The assembly instructions for that stand should have labeled their Z and S better. You saw what happened when I switched the S2 piece with the 5Z one. Still, Bill's onto something here. Yes, she is. Now go clean the dishes and you can leave for today.
I like to think she'll make an effort now to avoid getting stuck in things.
I want to believe. Oh, I'm like a beat off though, huh? Because of the delay.
Yeah.
Lame.
Well, it's actually not too terrible. You can
Okay.
probably like...
Yeah, I won't try it. We'll save them from
Happy not birthday!
the...
And, I mean, we renewed our subscription to Shining Fingered.
Huzzah! We can masturbate to our heart's content.
True. Alright, let me just actually maximize this so I can get up with it.
You really like that website, huh?
I have needs.
Still has needs. Don't we all?
She pays for her.
She does.
I mean,
Dedication.
good on her. Support your creators no matter what they make. No, and I'm being serious when I say that. Support your creators. I want that app. I want it. I
Nano
wanna
camo, that was it.
Oh, that is Alex.
Yeah, it's Alex.
Oh, never noticed that before.
Yeah, there's Alex, there's Turing on the far left. Yeah, if that's Model Warrior Julianne up in the top right, I don't know.
And that looks like Kiramiki right here. No, that's Kiramiki.
Yeah. That's
That-
a cat.
Oh, yeah. I love that cat. Let's see if there's anything else to buy. No? Okay.
What do they add? I mean, what?
I mean, there were a
What
bunch of
is available?
songs, so I bought all the songs.
Yeah. Can we like load up the Law and Order sound effect next time?
I could...
if we go to a day 3 or even next Thursday,
Yeah.
I'm thinking just Friday, December 16th. Kung kung. Like,
I could do that.
I feel like it needs it.
You might be right, Grimace. You might be right. Okay, so
Kitty.
good evening. Oh wait, no signal. Huh.
Hello?
Seems you made it just in time.
I think that's just a car backfiring.
Really? It sounded more like a gunshot to me.
Have you ever heard of gunshots?
Haven't we all at some point?
Yeah, well... See? Sounds more like a car's exhaust. I hope.
You sure it wasn't just the Law and Order sound? I don't know, it's too dry.
Yeah, but gunshots give more echo.
What if it's a firecracker?
Ah, boss.
Firecrackers? Yep, a couple of years ago there was an incident where some dude killed a cop. He managed to slip away because his pistol was mixed up with the usual Mega Christmas firecrackers.
Mega Christmas!
Mega Christmas! Miss.
Ah, it sounded too hollow for firecrackers. Well, whatever. This is not a morning talk show. I'm not paying you to chit-chat about meaningless things. At least not amongst yourselves.
Right. We shouldn't lose time over a car's exhaust.
Hey.
Heh.
Jerk.
Wait a second.
Okay.
Toss in.
What do you
Keep
want?
going. It was keep going. Going. Hey Renee, I think.
Hold on, let's listen.
No, it wasn't that one. Shoot, what was it? Going. Synthestitch? No, it wasn't that one, even though that one's cool. It wasn't stuff like it was one of the more energetic ones. I was trying to remember which one it was. With Renewed Hope? Try that one. Oh, we already have that, so it's not
Yeah.
that one. Keep going.
Okay.
Digital Drive.
Okay, let's...
I don't even know that one's good too. Yeah, I give up. I'll look it up.
Okay.
While when it gets to a back and forth between you and you.
Okay. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, yeah.
Hello, I'm looking for some information.
What kind of information?
What can you tell me about a girl nicknamed Crimson Rose?
Sounds like a tacky online handle. Although tacky online handle is a bit redundant.
Do you know anything about her?
Nope, sorry.
I have $80 here that might refresh your memory.
Now that you mention it, I remember something.
Really?
Yeah, now I'm totally sure that I have no idea whatsoever who you're talking about.
Nothing at all?
Nothing.
Man, you're a sucky bartender. Not having any info I need.
Well, first of all, why assume I
Wish I
just
had a
happen to
better
have the
Costanza
info you
impression.
conveniently need?
Should have worked on my Costanza before showing up.
Does that girl frequent this place? Is there any proof that I might have the info you so desperately need?
Well,
And second, you're not gonna get anywhere by offering me physical money. In fact, what are you doing with physical money? You want to get mugged so badly?
Muggsy! Yeah, well,
Moreover, even if I did know something, do you really think 80 bucks is enough? You can do almost nothing with 80 bucks. It's not enough to have a decent lunch.
why are you scolding me?
Why did you call me a sucky bartender for not conveniently having the info you needed?
Wait, of course! You want all deals to be clean, so you need me to spend money on the bar. That's how it works, right? I spend money, you give me the info.
Maybe, maybe not.
Okay then, get me a drink, but keep it under 80.
I think it's the gut punch.
Was it the gut punch?
It's the gut punch, yeah. It's exactly $80.
The gut punch, or gunch, is the...
The gunch.
the
The
gunch.
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 No, this guy doesn't get any alcohol. What the hell am I doing? Oh, what? Is it shift? Yes. He doesn't get any boost. Hell no. Here.
Okay then, do you know anything about the girl?
No.
But you said...
Maybe. Maybe not. Turns out it's maybe not. You were the one deluding yourself into thinking I might know something.
Fun fact, his shirt, you notice how it's the plaid?
Yeah?
That represents the batting cage in the, I seriously hope you guys don't do this meme. With Costanza with the baseball bat.
Oh god, really?
And he's giving that smug look. Yeah, that's this. And that's the plaid on his
That's
shirt.
really
It's
good.
that background.
That's really good. And like I said, $80 is nothing.
So I need to spend more.
I'll give you some intel. Spend all the money you want, but I know nothing and no amount will change that.
Can I at least get my money back?
I will preface that is like, but that's just a theory, a fizz theory. But I'm like, you know, I feel like that's,
Okay.
I can't say with 100% certainty. I don't have a memory of talking to Kiri about it, but
Why? The order is right, isn't it?
I guess.
So, why are you looking for that girl, Mr...
Von Delay. Art Von Delay.
also a Seinfeld reference.
I'm a private detective. It's what I do.
So, I'll assume you're either looking for a missing girl or working for
What is
a
it,
creepy
imports?
online stalker.
I'm an importer-exporter. Yeah, Art Von Delay.
You're assuming the girl I'm looking for is innocent or lost.
She's not.
She's half of the so-called Reapers of the city. 2 guns for hire that work for whoever's resourceful enough to find them and wealthy enough to pay them. Crimson Rose and Cobalt Lily, they call themselves.
Huh.
Huh.
They still sound more like teenagers' internet nicknames. So, who wanted you to track her?
I don't know. I got the letter with the instructions and a paycheck.
What if it's a prank?
I have the money, so what do I care if it is? Besides, considering the amount I was able to cash in with that check, it'd be a pretty wasteful prank.
I see.
Still, any information or rumors you could give me? They don't have to be related to the girl.
Why do you need them?
It's always good to keep up with local goings-ons.
Well, let's see. Sorry, I can't think about anything right now. Most of the conversations you hear in here aren't rumor-worthy. Humor-worthy, maybe, but not much about current events, at least not beyond what you see on the news.
I agree, Higgins. I agree.
That'd be
Damn
good,
it, what
yeah.
kind of bar is this if you can't gather the word on the street?
What kind of film noir do you think you live in?
He walked in.
Gil might know something if you're so fixated on finding some kind of information.
I don't know what you're talking about. You know something that might help me, Gil? I don't, I certainly don't, and I'm offended by the suggestion that I do. He knows something.
On second thought, maybe it's better if you don't get involved with him.
Well, this has been a major waste of time. And here I thought all the noise BTC bars have made lately would be useful for something.
Noise? What noise?
You don't know?
I'm asking for a reason.
You'll find out soon enough, don't worry. In any case, I guess I'll have another drink and leave.
What can I get you?
I'll have a Grizzly Temple.
Simple enough. I think I have the recipe for that. I think I've made the recipe for that. I'm not sure though. Alright, that
Did
is
you notice
one.
I shaved today? I used to have grizzly temples.
Boo this man! Boo this man! Boo.
I'm waiting for him.
I know you are. I know you are.
Wait, you mean this is a bartending stream and we're gonna have booze?
Oh, it hurts. It's like every single time. Oh.
Hey, we have to make up for Jake not being here. Jacob, excuse me.
Yeah. Here.
Okay, then this is gonna be deducted from the 80 from earlier, right?
No.
Fine. Come on, there has to be something. This week has been slow as hell. The only good thing I've heard is about this girl who threw herself off the roof of the nearby mall. And the whole thing about a woman catching her midair makes me think it's totally made up.
That is true,
Aw,
Sarah.
shucks, Muggsy.
You're not wrong. Aside from the rumors that the Harbingers are looking to cause trouble at a bank today, no, not really.
Damn it! Wait, who told you that?
It appeared on the news, didn't it?
Yeah, but the name The Harbingers wasn't used. No Glitch City outlet has reported that themselves. There are rumors that someone or something is keeping them silent. And even the international outlets aren't using the name Harbingers. They're avoiding acknowledging the organization yet for some reason. So you're either one of them, or somebody in the know told you about it.
Wow, he can be surprisingly sharp.
Which is funny because his head is so round.
Yeah, Donovan D. Dawson was in here for the last 3 days, actually.
Really?
Wonder if he'll notice the glass that idol signed.
I mean, sure, I can't think of anything that would be useful involving him right now, but...
Guess not.
Did he talk about anything interesting?
Interviewing the idol that had a show a couple days ago, dealing with messy interns. Par for the course, I guess.
I see. That's... Gunshot!
It's a backfire.
Firecrackers!
Hey, what do you think that sound just now was?
Sounded like something very heavy being dropped. Something heavy? Come on, that's not even close.
It was definitely more like an explosion of some kind.
No, you could clearly hear the clashing of metal. Something that was both made out of metal and very heavy fell down. That's what made the sound.
Whatever it is, it's not normal for it to be repeating so often. I wonder if something's happening.
I heard there was some gang spats going on. Maybe they took the conflict here. Which means... gunshots!
If that's the case, I just hope they don't come too near us.
Well, I've gotta go. Seems coming here wasn't a waste of time after all.
Really?
Really. I just have different needs. There will come a time when this place might help me. Goodbye.
Please come again. Kangs, then?
Unlikely. This is unicorn territory. They've always been a neutral and important third party in other gangs' deals.
The who, what now? I'll just pretend I heard nothing.
Thank you.
Left me thinking about the whole noise from BTC bars thing. What's up with that?
I think I heard something about money laundering through bars. Don't take my word for it, though.
I see. I guess I'll find out soon enough. Welcome.
I'm Streaming Chan, giving you a live video feed of my life and adventures 24/7!
How appropriate.
Bathroom time and naughty moments only available to premium users. It's only $99.99 a month. Go premium now!
Anime was a mistake. I just saw that fly
Have you ever
across.
seen anime was a mistake?
Yeah, it
Oh.
it actually flew across the
I
screen.
mean, it was.
Yeah, I mean,
How do I premium?
and anime. Oh, hold on, anime is trash, and so are we.
Anime is trash, and so are we.
I mean,
Marry
$99.99
me, Streaming Chan.
$99.99 a month. That's pretty. Like, it doesn't. That's
Yeah.
not a lot of money.
I mean,
That's really
you
cheap.
could get
in
a
this
gut
unit.
punch with that.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, the thing is that you have to think about the number of users.
By sacrificing one gut punch a month. That's one gut punch a month. You too can see Streaming Chan's streaming chance.
I want Danger You to be. Did I miss Build? God damn it.
I don't know, did they miss bath time?
No, they didn't.
It's Friday night, and you all know what that means. It's time for Streaming Chan's Escapades! Hey kids, wanna die? Today's escapade is brought to you by ShiningFinger.moe. Leaders of VR adult entertainment since 2069. Nice.
Nice. Yep, it just flew across the screen. Anime was a mistake.
It was. Absolutely. Buy a year of premium membership and you'll get a code. Exchange the code for a free trial of a VR experience modeled after yours truly.
Excuse.
Today I picked the shoddiest, nastiest, smelliest, ugliest bar I could find downtown. And sadly, it actually looks half decent inside. So much for going to a crap old bar that smells like dog urine. Oh, sorry. For smells like dog urine. She needs to be more pouty. See, she has the three face.
Yeah. Excuse me.
But no matter. Tonight, I'll give you an escapade you'll never forget. Hey, you! Where's the bartender?
You're talking to her.
Very funny. Where is he really?
Right in front of you.
Hey, you, the pretty boy over there. Where's the bartender? You're looking at him. No way! No hot, shirtless guy playing with fire and serving drinks while flirting with you? No sexy, scantily clad girl jiggling around the place? You're telling me you two, dressed like fucking waiters, are the bartenders here?
Hold on.
Moon! Not the bees!
Yep.
Hello, fellow youngsters. Seems that way.
Is that a problem?
Of course it's a problem. Friday nights are peak viewing hours.
Maybe you should plan your streams. Sorry.
Stream growth is directly proportional to... What's that word? Where it's you do the same thing at the same time? Consistency.
SEO juice. Search engine optimization juice.
Juice.
Yes.
Sweet juice. I need something sexy or enticing to keep them interested. Oh well, there's an easy solution to that.
There is.
Yeah, just take your top off. You might need to take off your bra too, depending on how the traffic goes. Wait, you're quite flat. Do you even use a bra? Is that a piercing glare a no? Come on, one of us is gonna have to take off their top, and it ain't gonna be me. I already did that once today. Take off your top and get killed by Greg Kinnear. And it's too late to go somewhere else. By the time I find an even nastier bar, they'll be closed.
What time is it?
Adventure time! What's your policy on wearing pants?
Somebody tried to have me fired for wearing a skirt, so we deal with that on a case-by-case basis.
Yeah, heterochromatic eyes. Yeah, she's got the Mary Sue eyes.
Yep.
That's not a concrete answer. I need a binary. I need binary yes-no answers. My viewers have the attention span of fruit flies. If they wanted to use their brains, do you think they'd watch something like this?
Maybe you shouldn't put on this kind of stream. I don't know. You're selling access to your private moments for $1 a month.
I'd buy that for $1. I need to keep them entertained, and the fact that you still have your shirt on isn't helping.
I'm not getting paid for this stream. Well, at least Jill's not getting paid for this stream.
Wait, I know! Give me a drink! A big one! The nastiest one you can think of! Hello? Service here, please?
Wow, it's like my brain shut down. Sure.
Nasty drink, oh nasty, 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 nasty drink.
Manly. Let's...
Manly.
Actually, the pile driver and the suplex are actually quite nice.
The real ones?
Yes. In my opinion.
Alright, are we loading her up on booze?
Oh, we're loading her
do
up
we
on
want to
booze.
do something with optional Karmatrine then? Or are we just doing this for now? Load that up with some bronze.
It's a big suplex.
It ain't about the brains, son. It's about the bronze, son. Extract.
I mean, we are Brock Lesnar, and we're taking her to Suplex City. Here.
All right then. Cheers.
I didn't sign a model release form, by the way. I'm just letting you know. I didn't sign a model release form. I don't think you should chug it down, so... quickly.
It's like it hit me, but I didn't feel it until a few seconds later. Is this what being kicked in the balls feels like?
Yup.
Okay, I've decided. I'll just get really wasted. That's gotta be fun enough, right?
Hold on. Yes. If you say so. God damn it, Elemental Alchemist.
Yeah, I gotta spam that laughter.
Okay, in the meantime, what can you tell me about this bar?
Oh, there we go. Let's
Oh,
put...
did you just not have the TV on?
I didn't have the TV on for some
Oh.
reason. What do you mean?
Weird stories, fun stuff, interesting facts. You're being seen by an average of 6,000 people. Make their time worth it.
You're not pulling in Shroud numbers, but that's pretty goddamn good.
It is.
I mean, damn.
She's beating out
6,000?
Ysbryd.
Yeah.
Unless by the time you, the viewer, are
That's,
watching this at home on YouTube.
That also beats out Loading Ready Run. That beats out Brian Kibler. That beats out Day 9. She's got a good average.
It's like a ZFG on world record pace for Ocarina of Time. Pulling those numbers.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Let's see then. Last weekend, we held a party for the Sci-Fi Toy Company.
And?
It's a company run completely by dogs.
Really?
This place was completely overrun by corgis.
Wait. Corgis? Did you really serve drinks to corgis?
Tuxedo-clad, talking corgis, yeah. Oh, Desert Bus can pull it in, most certainly. And definitely the PPR, they pull in more. But I'm talking like on average. I mean, even
Is
watch...
that Floating Pretty run?
No, that's
CPR.
That's pre-release for Magic.
Okay.
Desert Bus definitely pulls it in. But like even watch and play.
Pants Revolution.
Yeah, Desert Bus can pull that in a quiet evening. That's very true. And then it gets front page, and then it's like, oh hey, we were 10,000 people in the chat.
Wow, awesome! Wait, you're not shitting me, right?
I wish I was shitting you, trust me.
What else? What else?
Let's see. Donovan D. Dawson from the Augmented Eye was here for 3 nights in a row.
That perfumed chauvinistic bastard?
Huh, there's that word again.
Just the other day, someone from the Augmented Eye interviewed me, actually.
Oh, I did see that. Kate did get over 60k, and I'm like, holy hell. I'm really curious, how did that happen?
Magic. And skill.
What did they ask?
Oh, the usual bullshit. Who I was, what I did, future plans, inspirations. The one that interviewed me was this small meat girl with glasses. She seemed a bit bitter, though. I wonder why. But enough about that. Wait. Can I see that glass over there?
Sure.
This signature. Is this Kira Miki's autograph?
Yeah, she came here before her last concert.
Get out! Really? Is this some kind of secret hidden bar of the stars or something?
Not really. We're just in the right place at the right time.
What kind of person is she when she's not on stage? I've tried to get a meeting with her, and she actually seemed willing, but she's always busy.
A very nice girl, actually. She seems to be completely invested in her work. She loves what she does, and it shows. You'd think she'd be some sort of diva, but as far as I'm concerned, she's one of the nicest people I've met.
I knew it! I knew she was nice. Her passion shows in her concerts, you know? She's so spontaneous. Her performances are never the same.
I wonder what streaming service this is, because it's definitely not Twitch, not with Topless and all that stuff.
Ancient Justin TV?
Maybe.
Chatterbait. Can I say? I shouldn't say things on stream. That's a portmanteau, you see. I made a pun and certainly didn't pull that from anywhere else.
Every time she sings Shine Spark, I feel like my soul is warming up like a high-performance computer.
Neo Twitch. I like Neo Twitch a lot.
Neo Twitch?
Shine Spark! I find myself singing it in the shower all the time. And those who pay premium can hear me sing every day at $99.99 a month. Go premium now!
God, even I don't chill like for Twitch Prime nearly this hard. What's up?
I'd buy that for $1.
I want wrestling, damn it.
Alright.
That aside, I was about to call bullshit on what you said. But I guess you do have some sort of proof for everything.
Because it's a bar, get it? Proof? It's on
Boo
the
this
bottles.
man. Boo this man.
Can I keep this glass?
No.
Pretty please.
No.
Party pooper.
How much you willing to pay for it?
At least this bar might be more interesting than I initially thought.
Please.
Oh god, with the big brain emotes. Damn. Galaxy
The one
brain.
thing that'd make it perfect is if Pretty Boy over there had a past with the KGB. Who told?
Yeah, that'd be crazy, huh?
Are you going to order anything else?
Piz fleas. What? Oh, yeah, the whole getting wasted thing. I heard of a drink called a Bad Touch. Get me a big one of those, please. A big bad touch.
Coming right up. Let's give her Whew. The big bad touch.
Hee.
Perfect. Yeah, if you can't beat him, join him, right?
Here.
I was expecting something dirtier.
We have olive brine. I can pour in a bit if that's what you want.
I don't see olive brine. I see 5 ingredients. No, not that.
Too much clothing. Wow.
With such a dirty name, it feels like the drink ought to come in a phallic glass or be this thick white liquid. That would have skyrocketed the watchers at least 3-fold.
What? They'd start tweeting about it? I mean,
Yeah.
I guess.
Don't you have anything like that?
Nope.
I'll have to make do with the condensed milk when I get home.
Jesus. God. Sorry, it's just like...
At least it's not hot glue.
Friendly reminder that today's escapade is brought to you by ShiningFinger.moe. Leaders of VR adult entertainment since 2069. Nice. Buy a year of premium membership for a neat code.
Oh, I get it. It's a sex number.
It is.
Right. Okay.
But what is a 20?
I don't know.
Said code will net you a free trial of a VR experience with a model based on moi.
What's the deal with that VR experience?
Well, a fan made an NND model of me. When Shining Fingered asked me about a model for our partnership, I just contacted him. He got money for polishing the model a lot more. I got my partnership. We all won.
That partnership's probably raking in some serious cash, though.
Yeah.
Probably more than the stream itself. I mean, let's say that averaging 6,000 viewers, about what? Usually you're looking at about a quarter to a half of them are subbed.
Yeah.
20% is a safe bet. It's good money,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
like Shining Figured, you know, partnership.
I even got him a year of free premium membership and a VR set.
That's nice. Wait, what's an NND?
Nico. Don't tell me you haven't heard of Niku Niku Dance.
I asked for a reason. I mean, I know what MMDs are.
It's music videos with 3D models.
Oh, I know what MMDs are.
Curse. Yeah, that sounds like a good enough explanation.
I see.
To be honest, though, the model is a bit meatier than me. Not that I mind it, though, considering the use it gets. You know, I was expecting you to be more scared when I said that you're being watched by a lot of people. Too much clothing!
It's hard to be scared when you can't see these people.
I want Danger You to leave. Ooh. They're still there, you know? She loves us! She really loves us! Sure, they're behind screens and sometimes in the opposite corner of the world. Like you. You! The one watching this! But every single one of my viewers is a real person with a real life. Not being here doesn't make them any less real.
That's very true. I understand, but it's just not the same. They're not here visibly paying attention to me. I don't get paranoid because of my phone contacts.
That's true, I guess. So, tell me, what made a lady like you become a bartender?
It's not exactly an exciting story.
Does it involve a man?
No.
What about a crime?
Nope.
A childhood promise?
What kind of anime do you think this is? No.
A harem anime.
A religious vow?
Oh, what?
You haven't seen that anime where the guy like dies while walking to work and wakes up in a bisexual half French female body who's a bartender in Blade Runner? It's an isekai.
I've not seen this isekai. No, I definitely haven't. No, this was made before the isekai genre blew up, though.
This is
wasn't
true.
it?
This is true.
Yeah, like this is.
I saw.
This is pre-isekai.
Side note: somebody pointed out on Twitter, and I like cringed so hard that like that photo of that black hole that they recently released was really a shot of me. Futurama is an isekai.
Oh my god.
It's true. It's true.
Oh my god.
Fry wakes up in a different world.
It's
You're
an
not going to tell
isekai.
me that you just decided out of the blue to quit your job and start bartending? Howdy face.
That's actually what happened, sorta. And Hoktari, what are you then? An AI? You're welcome.
Oh, come on. No epiphany, quarter-life crisis, not even a hot teacher somewhere along the line?
Hey teacher, I got my pencil. Something to write on.
Life isn't always a young adult novel where every decision is a road cone.
And that's a problem. 1/3 of my audience are teens that shouldn't be allowed to watch my streams.
And they're probably not paying you either.
Throw me a bone here. There must be a nice mystical story you can tell about yourself, Miss Bartender.
Ms. Bartender, excuse me.
Well, this isn't that much old, because it was... Well...
No, it's...
It's not older than...
Thanks, Anime Kitty. I assume you're talking... Unless you're talking about the music.
It's not older than SAO, but I'm talking about when isekais really just...
Like the fact that now they have a show that's just, like, the 4 main isekai shows that are, like, currently running.
Yeah.
Like, all chibified and together. Like isekai is so big that now it's just referred to as isekai.
Exactly.
And, like, it blew up in the meta. This was the song I was talking about. I guess it was already in the list.
Oh.
This is the one that reminds me of Phoenix Wright.
Ah. Well...
Yes.
Sometime after I started working, I got an interesting client. He was a DRK S0L, a really old Lilla model. Apparently his power supply was running low.
Wait, could you say that he's the Dark Souls of Lilims?
God. Stop. Ow.
But that it's the logical conclusion of the joke that
I know.
Clark was making.
I know. Apparently his power supply was running low. His charger was destroyed and he didn't have the money to buy upgrades or replacements. He also seemed to have neglected his maintenance. It was from the time when the collective source was a cloud storage system. So he wouldn't be uploaded there once his body ran out of energy.
Keep going.
It was weird, you know? He was the only Lilum I've seen with a clear-cut fear of mortality.
Kids wanna die?
No transcendence for him. He would disappear once his batteries ran out. It's like knowing you'll vanish while everyone else passes on to heaven, he said. I guess he felt bad about burdening someone else with his problems. So he went and gave me a fingertip of his that fell while we were talking. Before he left, he said, "If you remember me, maybe a part of me will transcend."
Bravo! Bravo! Touching, full of feeling, completely awesome! I'd pay to see a movie like that. So what happened to that finger?
Made a pendant out of it. I carry it with me at all times.
Even while bathing?
Almost all times. Now that I think about it, how do you handle the stream if you want to watch a movie or something?
I have a plugin that lays mosaic censorship over whatever I watch on TV or in the theater.
And audio-wise, too? Because that would be awesome. That would actually be
scrambles random audio that you like.
Yeah, like, that way, like, let's say that you're IRL streamers, for example. One of the biggest problems that a lot of people see about them is that people see them like they see prankster YouTubers, right?
Mm-hmm.
And also, not everyone wants to be on camera. You're
Fair
being
enough,
transmitted across the internet. Nobody...
Just live blur out.
Exactly.
I mean,
like,
we have face recognition.
we do,
now.
but like,
So if you had,
what would
like...
be nice is if it only, like, facial recognition, it would only recognize your face and specific people that, like, you want.
Okay, so, like, you know how like, what is it, like Snapchat filters, right?
Yeah.
Like, they have to be able to detect a face.
Yeah.
So that it can, like, do stuff with it.
Yes.
So, I'm thinking it wouldn't be too hard that, like, if your camera, like, had AI that could just, like, anything that it would turn into, like, having an effect on it, it just blurred instead. Make it blur the effect. Like, I don't know.
Audio would be the more difficult
I feel
part.
yes, audio would definitely be the more difficult part.
I see.
Okay, this is getting stale. I'm gonna heat this up even if I have to do it myself. We need to drop a cow in here. Ms. Bartender, get me drunk. I don't care how, just do it.
Okay.
I miss short-haired streaming Chan. I want Danger You to leave. Oh, okay. Yeah, the Fringe Weaver.
Age.
Did you make a Fringe Weaver?
Yes.
Is it just vodka and you put in like a drop of?
No. I want to make it palatable.
Okay.
It's take a Manhattan, but replace the whiskey with gin.
Okay, the Fringe Weaver is what's in the background of The Nirvana demo.
Yep.
Huh. Didn't quite catch that till now.
So?
Lightheadedness. Clumsy tongue. Palms sweaty, knees weak, arms spaghetti. There's vomit on a sweater already. Mom spaghetti's nervous. Can't feel my legs. Can't feel my legs! Alright, let's get it on with the lewd stuff. First, I'll try to guess your bust size. I must warn you, I have a 90% success rate with this. I'd say... B. Not big enough to fill a hand, but not small enough to make you look like a child. You're a size B, right?
I'm not disgusting my bust.
Don't be like that. I can tell you're a B cup. Your attitude makes me think you're an S, and your behavior makes me think your blood is AB.
That'd be good if I needed blood transfusion. Yeah, if your blood type is AB, that means you're able to accept any kind of blood.
I see.
So in the event that you need a blood transfusion, you can take anyone's blood.
How about that?
Science. So, how many did I get right?
Who knows? And that is drunk lines on her face, Hoktari.
Ah! Please let me get on with this! I need you to cooperate if this is gonna be a success!
Can I ask something?
Finally!
What's the point of getting drunk if you're going to behave the same way?
I guess it's kind of redundant. Because you see, I'm drunk 24/7.
Huh?
Knowing people want to watch me do anything and everything. Seeing the viewer count steadily raise as I take more risks and become more adventurous.
That sets an extremely dangerous precedent.
Absolutely does.
An extremely dangerous precedent. That's actually one of the things I fear.
What is S referring to?
I have no idea. What do they mean by S?
Elaborate on that. I'm out of
Pass it
curiosity. Yeah.
It's a feeling that neither alcohol nor sex can compare to. Speaking of sex, if I get lucky tonight, you only need to pay $99.99 to see what happens afterwards.
She has her plug down when she's drunk?
She does.
Wow.
Go premium or go home!
Do you really get lucky if the other person knows they're being streamed?
You'd be surprised by how many are actually turned on by that.
How do you deal with people who don't want their identities revealed?
Everything's written here.
By being captured by this camera, you hereby provide consent to use of your face on all material produced by Streaming Chan LLC. I'm not sure how legal that is.
People believe it is, and I've yet to be troubled by a lawyer.
Hire a lawyer! Hire a lawyer!
Oh! That is.
Oh!
Yeah.
I mean, I have been... I've been watching, what's it called? A Blend S, so...
No.
I get it now. I get it now.
It's funny, though. When you're on the street, unless it's somebody really hot, you can't recall their faces. I'll learn their name, and suddenly they're a fucking snowflake that's better than all the rest. Oh, this is weird. I'm sleepy.
You did ask me to get you drunk. Why is it weird?
Because I haven't felt sleepy in quite some time. In fact, I've been sleep deprived for a while now.
How long?
A week.
Get your sleep, kids. Get your sleep. A week?
Weeks are the ones with 30 days, right?
Oh, I actually made myself yawn.
Yep, totally sleepy. I can feel my eyes getting heavier. And there's this weird lag when I try to move. What's up with that? Anyways, I think I'll take a little nap here before storming off and continuing the night.
If you'll excuse me.
Should I call a cab?
And risk waking her up? Leave her be. Rather break the rules and let her sleep than deal with her again. I'm gonna take my break now. It's been a while since I've needed a cigarette this badly.
Alright.
I'm gonna save, and I'm gonna take my own little smoke break here.
I am going to use the restroom during this intermission.
Alright, well,
You'll pardon me.
in that case, I'm actually gonna call just a tiny... It's gonna be the tiniest of breaks. I'm gonna hit the break
Tiniest of
button.
breaks.
Don't go
A
anywhere.
wee break.
Literally, because it's a...
We're back. We're back. It was a short break because we're gonna take a longer break after this.
We're back. A dinosaur story.
So,
Was a movie.
let's get back to it, shall we? I want this. I want the whole background as my splash screen for my phone.
Might be available. You can probably track that down.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. I've seen it before. Ah, the lovely sensation of feeling like you're forgetting something. We're good here on the songs.
I think so.
Yeah.
Unless something yet. We
Oh.
can take
Requests?
requests next time.
Yes, like we did at the beginning. Oh wow, it's been 3 years since this game came out.
Oh, yes. It's been 3,000 years.
All done.
Feeling better?
Fresh air does wonders for you, as does that sweet, sweet hit of nicotine. Well, for a given value of fresh, anyway.
I insist that it sounds like dynamite.
No, it was too long to be dynamite. It sounded more like some heavy-duty tool.
I forget which one's which by the colors. Betty?
Oh, now, this is definitely Betty.
You're a heavy-duty tool.
Yes, I am.
Wait, damn it!
Oh, welcome back.
I could have sworn this place looked a lot more pink the last time we came. Maybe it's the lighting. Hey bartender, what did that noise just now sound like to you?
I say it sounds like construction, but Betty here says it's dynamite or something like that. Not you two. Huh? Do you think it's dynamite then? What? No, I say it's a backfire.
It's a gunshot.
Firecrackers!
See? Those sounds have been going on all night. We can't figure out what they are.
Does she mean Dana? Okay.
Well, we aren't here to discuss that. We are here to... who is he?
Gillian, nice to meet you.
I don't know, you have more of a John face. Where was he last weekend? Oh, where was he last weekend?
I don't know, and I don't care. He already made amends for leaving me to fend off all those dogs. Anyway, what do you want?
Beer.
Oh, what the hell. I'll have a beer too. 2 beers coming right up.
1 bourbon, 1 scotch, 2 beers.
Oh, I got the recipe wrong. Whoops.
How could you?
Oh, it's because I was conflating the big beer, so it's
Oh, my chat hasn't been looking this whole time.
that's it.
Beer.
Beer. And up. Here you go. Thank you.
Man, after-work beer is always the best beer.
Hard to argue that, honestly.
It's true.
Yeah.
So tell me, bartender.
Just call me Jill.
Jill, that's a nice name. How's business lately?
As usual. Wait, I guess you don't really know what usual means for us. We're not the kind to be filled to the brim during rush hours, and we don't have that many regulars. So, it's just the same. Nothing's changed.
I guess when we came here with all the dogs, it was quite the change of pace, huh?
You have no idea. I have a question, Jill. Is it about the girl sleeping next to you?
Premium!
Please don't wake her up. Do you regularly let people sleep here? I have grown to appreciate beer, especially after working at a brewery, Deep Rames.
I would agree with that statement. Not the working at a brewery thing, but like, I used to be like, I just want it to taste good. I want liquid candy, and now it's just like,
The notes of peanut butter in this milk stout excite my tongue.
It definitely comes from drinking it more. There's a really good podcast on beer. It's called The Beerists. I really like them. They do deep dives of beer, and look them up on any podcast service. Just look up The Beerists. They're great. They're great. No, but I'd rather have her sleeping than talking.
I'm gonna judge you. I'm gonna judge you.
Hoktari?
Haktari is getting judged. I'm not gonna say how I'm judging you, just that I'm judging you. Should you be saying that with at least 6,000 people listening?
Let them hear. I don't care.
6,000 people?
She calls herself Streaming Chan. She's been streaming her live 24/7.
That sounds familiar. I think one of the dogs talked about seeing someone doing that.
It's the one who keeps saying moon. Ooh.
Because and then they're watching and it's Moon.
Yes.
I understand now. The
Moon.
full circle of
Yes.
has made itself known to me. Just reading it. Moon. I don't know if it's the same person.
I mean, Anime Kitty, there are... Maybe you should dip into sours.
Yeah.
Sours are good, stouts are good if you don't like strong hoppy flavors.
Which is why I go for sours or stouts. Though
Exactly.
I can enjoy an IPA certainly. But
Oh,
like,
sir, actually,
that
when
at
it comes
least I'm like, oh, this is going to be hoppy, extremely hoppy. That's the point. And then I'm like, okay, I know what to brace for. But...
when it comes to IPAs, I'm a fan of doubles because doubles are smoother.
Oh, I agree.
I mean, they get
And
you
then those
drunker.
quads.
Yeah, they do get you drunker. They're usually stronger, but they're smoother.
I read that line.
Oh. So, 6,000 people are watching and hearing us. Considering the way she's sleeping, they're probably only hearing us. Her camera's up against against the table. I don't know how many are still in the channel, though. I see.
So there will be a lot more witnesses if something's said.
Do any of you have a criminal past? Nope.
Just a minor charge of petty vandalism.
What did you do?
Painted graffiti outside of my high school saying, Ms. Thompson's a cunt.
Why'd you do that?
Because Ms. Thompson was a cunt. She constantly humiliated whoever got her questions wrong. She also constantly bullied 2 of my classmates.
We'll see you later, Sarah.
Toodaloo, Sarah. I'll
And if-
miss you.
If necessary, we can moderate our own channel.
Sweet dreams. Any night. Punk ass. True, I got a week of suspension and had to clean the wall. But it gave everyone the courage to speak up.
So, how's stuff up at Doglandia? Well, we recently struck a deal with Farmer
what?
Huh?
Struck a what?
With Farmer Fabrics to get a doggy clothing line. Farmer Fabrics? That name rings a bell.
It's that textile company where the owner believes herself to be an alpaca.
Oh, yeah. That one. We had her here some time ago. She got drunk and so much saliva
Kids, this is what happens if you play too much Animal Crossing. Oh.
But anyway, dog clothes? We hired a new employee and she showed the higher-ups some designs. After a couple of talks, they decided to give the clothing production a try.
Those designs were embarrassing, you know? But something tells me that's why they were approved.
You guys want anything else?
I'll have whatever this guy orders.
Let's see. I'll have a Brantini. 2 Brantinis then.
Oh no, I absolutely love Animal Crossing, and I'm going to melt into a puddle the moment that that we get more than just an announcement for the Switch. Like, several times this last year or so, I've, almost dredged up New Leaf. In fact, I, restored my old town through a town editor because I couldn't access my old save file. And played that for a little while.
Wow.
Until I realized I played it enough to play the Animal Crossing Puzzle League that they have in it, because I love me some Puzzle League, because Pokemon Puzzle League is fantastic.
Okay.
Don't at me. But so yeah, I'm ready. I'm so ready for Animal Crossing on the Switch. Like, more than you know. More than you know.
Here you go.
You have such a wimpy taste in drinks, Steel.
Not all of us spent their college weekends in college. Not all of us spent their weekends in college partying like maniacs. Actually, not all of us went to college.
You miss nothing. Sometimes I wish I could go back in time and kick myself.
Something on your mind?
That girl that's designing the clothes.
Laura? What about her?
She's cute, but she should take more care in her appearance. I mean, right now she fits the unkempt cutie category so well that it's almost painful. It's so cliched that I can't help but cringe when looking at her.
Cringe?
It's like when you see something that's such a cheesy movie cliche. You just feel the need to kick whatever the hell it is.
Kick? Betty, I didn't think I'd have to say this to you twice in the same month, but you shouldn't kick people.
I wasn't gonna kick her. Why do you think I'd kick her?
Because I've seen you kick people before. Apparently unprovoked or due to complicated reasons only you understand.
Fine, guilty as charged.
Animal Crossing is good. It's
Yeah.
quite good.
And Animal Crossing is great because you can jump in at any game. Like, every game just improves the quality of life.
Yeah.
And like, since it's a game that like just never ends, it has no story, so you're just like, yeah, let me hop in and fish up some red snappers and toss those to Tom Nook for 3,000 bells.
Tom Nook. God.
What a gentleman.
Still, I'm gonna do something about her. I think I just need to. It's a matter of honor.
Honor, she says.
Well, maybe honor isn't the right word. But she has potential, and I'm not going to let her waste it.
Honor? I hardly know her.
Jill, I'm gonna go check the antenna on the roof.
Alright.
She's your boss, right?
Didn't you meet her before?
Nope, I'm just the veterinarian. The dogs were the ones that organized a meeting with her. I'd say she's really good looking, but honestly, those pants rob her of her charm.
What do you mean?
They make her look too uptight. At a glance, she doesn't seem like the type. Some shorts or a skirt would fit her better.
Well, she wears a skirt or pants, depending on her mood. There was also this one time where she came in wearing a kilt.
That kilt was awesome!
Damn, she has nice hearing. Now that I think about it, you have that hobby of speculating what someone's personality is like based on just their looks. I mean, you did the same with Jill here.
Oh yeah, Elemental. Yeah, the old GameCube one, same. Technically, it started on the Nintendo 64 in Japan land, but who even heard of it until the GameCube?
Right?
Yeah. I never got into Harvest Moon.
I've never played
I
Harvest
kind of
Moon.
want to try Rune Factory when it comes out on the Switch, but
Yeah?
I don't know if I want to play Rune Factory 4 and go through that, or if I want to wait until Rune Factory 5, which also got announced. I'm just not sure what
I mean,
wanna jump
again,
to.
I leave that to you.
It feels weird to like jump into a game series that like is about to get a new installment, but
Amazing. You actually made that sound weird as hell. Yes, I have the habit of trying to guess someone's behavior based on their looks. No, it's not a hobby. You made that sound like I'm some sort of creep.
I did? What did you think about me?
Nothing much, really. Mostly that you were too polite. Not a natural polite, though. More like a professional polite. You're like that because you need to be. That was it, really. Although the way you looked at me when I said your boss could use a skirt or shorts was interesting. You seemed interested in what I said. Like you'd like to see that scenario.
You're thinking too much. What do you think about Gil, then?
He's either a total simpleton, or acts like one in a way that consumes the rest of his character.
Yeah.
But anyway, I'm just a veterinarian. My judgment might be clouded by seeing so many furry businessmen. Let's have another round.
Sounds like a good idea. I'll have...
You'll have something strong. You need to pump some testosterone into your taste in drinks. You'll thank me later, trust me.
Then...
2 strong drinks. Manly drinks. I don't care which ones.
Well...
You shut up.
I mean... Yeah, you should... Reading chat's a good idea. It's a
Conversing
good
going
idea.
on about some video games. And that's what we like. It's video games.
That's why we're here. That's why we're
video
here.
games.
I want V to leave.
There we go. Here.
Now drink. Oh, man up, you'll get used to it. Hey, Jill, has someone ever proposed to you as a prank? You know, make you think they're falling in love with you just to reveal that it was all a prank? Jill?
First year of high school. The guy I had my eyes on for a whole year had asked me out. Saturday morning, I go to the meeting place. What do I find? It was all a prank by some bitches.
Ouch. Sorry,
The worst part isn't that they set me up, but rather that I saw it coming. I knew that guy wouldn't find me attractive enough to ask me out. I knew those bitches would target me sooner or later just for kicks. I knew it all, so when it all happened, I felt nothing. It confirmed my suspicions that teenagers are a plague that must be eradicated. Anyway, why the question?
Hey, piece of scrap.
Yeah,
These are the situations where you should have stopped me before I said anything.
it's better to learn by tripping yourself. Why the question, though?
I was asking because one of my ex's cousins has been hitting on me the past couple of days. If it were somebody else, I'd pretend to be straight with the help of this piece of scrap here. Sadly, she knows who I am. Worst part is, knowing Vero, she probably put her cousin up to it as it was a practical joke. Oh, as a practical joke.
Well, I'd suggest telling the cousin that she should cut it out. If she feels genuinely offended, they might not have been in cahoots. But I'm just spouting nonsense based on what you told me. Don't pay too much attention.
Oh, I think they talked about this on the devlog, but did you notice that Betty's ex is Veronica?
What are you...
Betty and Veronica, Archie comics. There we go.
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh! Oh!
It's better than my suggestion.
What was yours? Waterboarding. What? The fact that she knows how to waterboard somebody is what scares me most.
The Girl Scouts also taught me how to skin a deer, and I see nobody making a fuss about that. But yeah, your advice sounds good enough. Especially when you factor that if Gina's being honest about her, she probably won't feel offended.
Gina. Which one was that again?
Blonde, flat as a cutting board, but cute as button.
Oh, yeah.
Silhouette.
She came to the office Christmas party, right?
Kills the symphony.
That's the one. Well, it's getting late. We should be going.
Yeah. Thank you again for everything, Jill.
Bye.
Please come again.
Back. Those damn cats moving the internet antenna. Oh yeah, Gil. Some guy said I should tell you that the bunny's late, whatever that means.
Oh shit. Boss, I'm leaving early. If I don't come back in 2 days, consider me good as dead.
Yeah.
Shouldn't we be worried?
Think of him as a kid that tells outrageous stories to get attention, and everything will be easier. Besides, he knows how to take care of himself.
Yeah.
He'll be here on Monday like nothing ever happened. In any case, I'll be back at my office. Maybe now I can finish watching that didgeridoo tutorial. Hello, Jill.
Forget what my
Ah, Stella. You're here for another drink today?
Not really, I was just around the neighborhood and...
Right.
Anyway, I found this bottle being neglected at my house. I thought someone who likes old liquor as much as you would appreciate it.
Really? I don't know what to say, thanks.
Well, it's nothing, really.
This just in. The Apollo Trust Bank has locked its doors, leaving about 30 people trapped inside. The security system was activated after somebody tried to steal information from the main database. Early this morning, the bank...
Oh God, say!
I wonder if she'll be alright. Ah, hello, Jamie.
What did you use for...
I went Solid Snake with Jamie.
Good evening, Jill. Oh God, I think I was sick the last time I did like a good snake voice.
Yeah, you know...
Did you? Did you see the news about the Apollo Trust Bank?
The newsflash just ended. Sounds like things got ugly.
From what I heard, there was a commotion earlier today. Oh, no, I can't do that today. It's not gonna happen. My low grumble. I don't want my
Where's your...
This is magic honey.
You need your magic honey.
Something about people being unable to leave the building. There we go, I just put it in the back of my throat.
Ah, there we go.
Let's hope for the best.
Yeah. Gil stormed off just a minute ago, though.
Or Adam Jensen is... Go to do snake.
Yep.
I see. I guess the bunny was laid.
He definitely knows what's going on. What can I get you?
Give me a Mars Blast.
Coming right up.
Crap battle!
I knew we were going there.
Oh yeah.
It's whenever anyone does a Solid Snake voice, you have to go to crab battle. It's the law. It's the law.
It's sticky.
Oh, I have something for that. 1 second.
Do you? Oh, fantastic.
Always keep wet naps close at hand.
Close at hand. Ah! Because I'm...
Yeah, stop it.
What was that?
Read it. Just read it. Read it out loud.
Jill, I'm trying to drink this gut punch, but I'm dummy thick and the clap of my ass cheeks keeps alerting the other patrons. That makes me happy.
That's so good.
Snake.
Here's a Mars Blast. 1 Mars Blast.
Okay, does anybody talk with Jamie? Like, does anybody come in and talk with him? That's...
Not all that often.
Okay.
I don't think so.
I wanted somebody to be Otacon to his snake, but if they don't...
It would have to be Gil then.
I'm not changing Gil.
Yeah, but... Here.
Yeah, this is the one.
Mars Blasts have always seemed poorly named to me. Shouldn't it be red instead of yellowish?
Fun fact here, you can replace the Mars Blast with either the Moon Blast or the Mercury Blast to get 2 alternate expositions here.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I believe Moon Blast, he talks about the destruction of the moon or the work he was doing on the moon or something like that, and I forget what the Mercury Blast says. But
I did not
any
know.
of the blasts can be substituted there for alternate dialogue.
Oh. Then again, the whole Red Planet thing is still its nickname.
VR. Can't believe I'm myself.
Get up!
Whoa!
Don't worry, the thing's harmless.
Yeah, I
but-
don't like bugs.
I know.
Yeah.
Hold on. I got it off you.
Yeah,
Let it live. It
Right.
eats things. It's-
yeah but...
I know. I know.
Yeah.
You leave it alone.
I'm not a bug person. Just putting that out there. Who's this girl?
She calls herself Streaming Chan. She's been streaming her live 24/7. I'm guessing your equipment's still running, so you might want to watch what you say.
Thanks for the advice.
Changing the subject a bit, have you been hearing explosions or something throughout the day?
Crab battle! I heard that a supersonic drone was undergoing tests and lost its cores. That might be it.
Ah. Hey, boss! The explosions were caused by supersonic drones.
That sounds better than firecrackers!
We've been trying to figure out what they were all day.
I see. Sonic booms are not sounds people can normally identify.
Looks like we made people's nights by reading.
I'm glad.
You read it, so.
Aw, shucks. And then this one drone made a lot of noise while breaking the sound barrier.
Is this an area to test that kind of stuff?
It's not, which makes the whole thing quite suspicious.
Huh. Man, if only Gil was here to hear that info. He thought they were gunshots.
Are you worried about him?
Sort of. He always leaves without notice for days, but he always comes back unscathed. I'd be lying if I said I'm not worried, but at the same time, just kind of become used to it.
Crab battle! He can be a troublesome man, huh?
Sometimes. Say, do you think the people in the bank will be alright?
This isn't the first time a bank is closed like that. But something is off about this.
Off? How?
I don't know. Maybe it's the hour. Maybe it's the fact that the news is making an unusually big stink out of it. Let's hope I'm just overthinking it.
Yeah.
Are you worried about something?
A girl that was in here yesterday said she was going to that bank. It's not like me to be personally invested in what happens to clients, but... Never mind. Do you want something else?
Yeah. I can make time for one more drink. Fetch me a beer. Let's keep it simple.
Sure.
Beauty.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Next stop, Biru.
Meryl.
Merlow!
Here.
I once read that beer played an important part in humanity's history.
That's true.
This is true.
That's quite true. Yeah, I'm familiar with the theory. It's an interesting one. The gist of it is that brewing was an important part of society during its development. Drinks were ubiquitous while feasting. They helped to foster bonds and build faction alliances. Given enough time and enough beer, larger societies would be born.
You seem to know a lot about this.
Nah, just enough.
Jill, have you ever thought about brain uploading?
Brain uploading?
I was thinking, what's the point of uploading yourself if you're still here? Let's say you upload yourself and effectively that new someone's in cyberspace. You will still be here.
Soma. This is the plot to Soma. Like, no joke.
And Xenoblade X, for that matter? Kind of?
Wouldn't it be weird to know that there's a you that's not you somewhere?
That's an interesting point. I guess it'd be the same as cloning, huh? Imagine if your cyberspace self found out about the real you somehow. Hell, imagine talking to your other self.
And there's more. Imagine placing multiple copies of you in different situations. Exposing each one to different scenarios to see how they develop.
It's the plot of Naruto?
I guess it's kind of heartbreaking in a way. And Soma is so good, Elemental Alchemist. You are 100%
What system
right.
is it for?
Huh?
What system is it for?
This?
No, Soma.
Soma?
Yeah.
Soma is... It's a horror game. And here's the thing. You go in for a brain scan because you have, like, brain tumor, cancer or something. And essentially what it's a full copy of your consciousness and memories up to that point. Next thing you know, you wake up in the future, like 100 or so years in the future,
I'm listening, sorry.
and it's a trip because then you actually have to confront these scenarios. You have to be like, there is a point where because whenever you transfer bodies, you're not transferring bodies, you're copying yourself. You're copying that current instance of yourself into that body.
Like
So that previous instance is still there in that body.
Oh, I want to talk about a movie, but like I feel like rather than being the plot of the movie, that's the plot twist of the movie, so I don't want to name the movie.
I mean, the plot twist happens really early on. It's a really good
Right, which is why I'm not bringing up the movie in which
Yeah.
that plot twist happens really, really late.
It's just it really puts into a lot of perspective, just like what are like who are we? Are we that current? Are we the instance that's currently living now? Are we that previous instance?
What
that
type
we
of a
just
game is it? Like
It's a first-person horror game.
oh, interesting.
Yeah, not survival horror. I mean, you're not like killing things. It's
Sure,
not
sure.
Resident Evil or anything like that. Your objective is to run away from monsters.
Huh.
And yeah,
So PC or
huh?
PC? Or?
Yep, PC.
Huh. I'll have to check it out.
Yeah, seriously. Imagine someone with some illness uploading their brain into the ether, only to find out that their physical bodies are still alive and here instead of living in a place where there's no disease.
I remember an article from a while back about the earliest forms of brain uploading.
Welcome to Soma.
It would scan the brain in such a thorough and intense manner that it would effectively kill the person. It used the words, burn the brain.
Ouch.
All for nothing, because the data would be corrupted or broken. They halted all brain uploading research after that. I think they started another project about living brains in jars or something after that.
That subject interests you, huh?
It makes for a nice time sink when I'm doing nothing. Well then. Nice talking to you, Jill.
Same here. Always a pleasure.
Say hello to Gillian for me when he comes back. Crap battle!
Please come again. All done?
I need to work on my snake because I'm putting my David Hayter in the wrong part of my throat, and so it's like it's taxing rather than coming out nicely.
You want to stay here? Seems the street's quite restless.
Thanks, but I'll pass. I have a couple of matters to attend to at home.
You do?
Yeah, I ordered a nano camo module for my apartment. Should be installed by now. Right? We'll mess with that before we go on break.
Nano camo? Isn't that a tad expensive?
Yep. To be honest, I asked my mom for it. She had been pestering me about what gift I wanted for Mega Christmas for a while. She's been asking that for 4 years now, and I've always said I was fine. So I took the chance and asked her for it. Used up all the past gifts.
Oh.
It's a bit weird to ask your parents for a gift like that when you're 27. 2 years younger than I am.
1 year older than me?
I'm sure she doesn't mind. So, what will the nano camo module change from your apartment?
I got the basic plan, walls and one piece of cloth, so I picked my kotatsu too.
You have a kotatsu?
You know what a kotatsu is, boss?
I'm more impressed you know what it is. I mean, futons are common knowledge, but a kotatsu, not so much.
Yeah, well, days get cold and the heater might not be enough. And the Japanese have mastered how to live comfortably in reduced spaces.
Mega Christmas!
You should invite me sometime. I want to see how you decorate the place with that.
Let's plan a day to grab a beer, yeah.
No more dancing. I'm tired.
What do we do with her?
I'll take care of everything, don't worry.
Alright, I'm sorry for leaving her like this.
No problem.
Well, gotta go. See you tomorrow, boss.
Careful out there.
You can now use your nano camo to customize your room.
Now, it's the best part.
Yes. Oh man, you have a kotatsu, Muggsy? Very nice.
Oh.
You experienced Mega Christmas, miss. Now try our new holidays. Mega Easter, Mega Halloween, and now Mega Memorial Day.
Oh, yeah, hold on, we know what this is. Yada yada, mascot. Yeah, customize, here we go.
Do we have everything? Oh, you have. That's what you can spend a lot of money on.
But I thought... Oh,
Brad?
there we
Oh.
go. Yeah, I didn't get everything, but I got
but
what
you
mattered.
don't. Hang on. Go back to how much money you have. You have 9,000.
I'm
You
not.
should-
I gotta save
Yeah,
that
you
money.
gotta save up for rad.
I gotta save up for rad, but I also have to save for rent. I don't have that ending.
Yeah, so.
I don't have that ending.
Wait, what ending? The good ending?
Yeah.
You don't have the good ending?
I don't have the good
Oh.
ending.
I mean, you can get through this and also buy rad. I think
Hold
just
on.
as long as you budget.
Let's put the.
What
I
does
mean-
can you sample it or do you have to buy it?
I think I gotta buy it, but it's fine.
Curious. I wanna see if you can.
Because this is silly. It's
It is
just.
silly.
I love it. I love nano camo.
Like, can you click on rad and see what it is? Oh.
No.
You have to buy it. What about
I do want this one.
Model
though.
Warrior Juliet? Oh, I see.
I have to buy them.
Can't even sample it. I guess that's true because, or I mean, I guess that makes sense because why would you spend it if you could just like sample it and now it's the background for while you're there? You know,
Yeah.
From a gameplay perspective.
All right. With this, we're gonna take a quick break. It's gonna be a little bit longer because we gotta get this all set up. I gotta get this all ready to go. But in the meantime, don't go anywhere and enjoy
it's
this
almost 8 anyway.
fantastic background music.
Are we hanging out for a while after? We're going overtime?
We're going
I
over.
like it.
We
I
haven't
like
made
it.
the drinks yet.
Yeah,
we
well,
gotta
of
make
course.
drinks.
Yeah.
All right, it's the part everyone waits for.
Oh, of course.
The bartending portion.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah.
guys.
I just didn't realize that 3 hours flew by so fast.
I know,
You guys
right?
are a great audience.
All right, let's take a break and we will be right back.
Bureku!
Don't go anywhere. Hey, we're back.
Oh, it's weird. Now I can see myself.
Okay, so actually, you're fine. You're actually on camera. Yeah, there you go. We're closer now.
I like it.
Okay, so the first drink we're gonna make, we are making 3 drinks today, and this time I'm not gonna spill anything because I have a procedure. I know what I'm doing this time.
Do I need a like plastic where?
No,
get that coat that one girl had in Blade Runner.
Okay, so as per usual, I have my tools. I have my strainers. Always have a fine strainer. You have your big strainer. You have your fine strainer. Have a spoon, especially for this one, because we're going to be making a brandtini, and that is a stirring drink, not a shaken drink. And a trusted muddler. So the first drink we're going to be going with today is quite simple. It's a Mars Blast. Very, very simple. Extremely simple. So it is, very simply, 1 part orange juice, 1 part grapefruit juice, and 1 part gin. And in this case, we are using Bombay Sapphire, because that's the one I have when I purchased, and it
has Ariam's vote.
It's a good gin.
So different, yeah.
It's a fantastic gin.
Yeah, no worries. No worries, I'm good. Be fine. I wore my nicest shirt.
Alright, 1 part.
I'm more worried about the elbow zone, but I think you shake over on that
I shake
side,
on this.
so, yeah.
I shake on my
Okay.
right. So
Sounds
actually, in this case, we're making it big because we're splitting it between 2 people. So 2 parts.
Big bees.
That's for Valhalla Discord.
Yeah.
Alright. Oh, hey, look at that. It's fresh orange juice. I haven't even opened it yet.
You gotta squeeze. It's orange juice.
Put that in the bucket.
The trash. Where I belong. Next to the anime.
And our waifus.
Waifus are trash. Anime is trash.
There's 2. Just put this behind you. Just
I
find a
can't-
good empty space there. I'll organize it after the stream. And this is citrus.
Jus d'orange.
So it's not. You don't necessarily need to shake this up. I like to. Gets a little bit more liquid in there. It might dilute it a bit more, but I mean it's already fairly diluted with.
What color are we looking at? I mean, it's gonna be a orangey color.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll put the grapefruit back there as well.
Thirster.
Yes, and then thirsty. Oh, normally I'd use my tin here, but as you can see, this thing's a little bit small, so my hands get involved. Get in. Is that enough ice? That's enough ice.
I think it is.
Alright. Nice and sealed. And... perfect.
That's fun.
Oh. Normally, I'd be like, straw taste this, and I'd offer you a straw.
Am I a hug pillow? Am I a suspiciously stained hug pillow? Oof.
Woof. Woof.
Thanks.
Alright. So, here we go. Oh, it's behind the ice. I shouldn't be doing this behind the ice. It's a bad move. There we go. It's on camera now.
See that blasts. So what inspired you the most with this? What was what made you decide to go to citrus gin for Mars Blast?
Well, it's supposed to be a quote-unquote manly drink, right? So I was thinking, 1, I have to replicate the color, right? Even though it's, supposed to be, it's called a Mars Blast, it's supposed to be red, but it's not red. In this case, there's ice still in this. If you could just, real quick, dump this.
Dumping.
You're dumping that out all three of these. Just go to the sink, rinse this out
Okay,
real
okay.
quick. All of this.
Can do.
It's nice when you have help. It's great. And then, when you get back, we're trying these together. But as I was saying earlier, my inspiration for this, honestly, was trying to replicate, for every single drink here, is I try to replicate flavor, like the general flavor profile, like what it's called, although that's not what I don't strictly adhere to that, and the color. The color's the most important. This is actually supposed to be in a smaller glass. A taller glass, but a smaller glass. Which is why there's not that much liquid in here. If you really want to top it off, good way to do that, just grab some ice, right? And keeps it cold. It waters it down a bit, which is a concern, but it doesn't really matter. This is already watered down anyways.
Your various items, sir.
Thank you, Sap. Appreciate it.
Job's done.
Here, try it.
1 second, we shut the door.
Oh, yes, good idea.
Shut the door.
One for you, one for me. Say would get confused, but we don't. Prost.
Good.
Yeah, it's just solid. Got a little bit of boozy flavor in there.
It's nice because the way that like grapefruit has that kind of cutting flavor to it, like
Yeah.
it hits that like. I don't even want to say it's not like a puckery sour, but like it just has that kind of hits the back of your tongue flavor. I feel like that can kind of like cover any alcohol. Like grapefruit is a great way to cover alcohol. I feel like gin has a similar spot that it hits the back of your tongue, and so like I don't know if the flavor necessarily like I would have thought it would fit well with grapefruit, but it like I don't want to use the word blends, but camouflages well.
Yes.
I guess, would be the way I would describe that.
Okay.
Because honestly, I think I taste the. Oh well, no. I mean, it's all there. I can identify everything. Yeah.
Okay. Now let's move on.
Good. Do we have to?
I mean, we got more. Don't chug it, please. We got more drinks to make and more drinks to.
Yeah.
We need to
where would you
find
like me to set these?
That's a good question.
I can start a line of this.
Yes, and then hand me the martini glasses.
Okay.
And just be careful
Slide
because
these
your
over.
chair. Move your chair forward just to make sure nothing knocks out. Fortunately, there are no electronics
I
over
just
there,
wanted
so
to
cleaning
move
this up
those.
would
I
just
want
be
to
a
move this away from the
stickiness.
edge.
Yes, and
One
then
second.
move your chair forward if you would. Just a hair, just so you're not up against it.
Agreed.
Okay, so the next one we're gonna do is the piano, actually the Brantini. Brantini is super straightforward. We have whiskey. We got sweet vermouth. And we got our bitters. In this case, not standard Angostura, because I want it to be a little bit sweeter for Brantini. We're using orange bitters. This is Fee Brothers 1864 West Indian Orange Bitters. It's kind of hard to see. I'll put it forward a little bit.
What is the difference between regular bitters and orange bitters?
So Angostura bitters, their job is to make something bitter. This adds a more orange flavor than a bitter flavor to the
Okay.
drink.
Is
So
it created in a similar manner as regular bitters? Is that why it's still called bitters? Or is that...
I would assume as much. I
Okay.
honestly don't know.
Okay.
So in this case,
Not to put you on the spot about your
Yeah.
alcohol knowledge, just musings of a fizz.
in this particular
That's my new
case,
blog. Don't steal the title. I'm kidding. Continue.
what we're doing here is it's going to pretty much be a Manhattan.
Thanks,
Right?
Yeah.
So, but in this case, I've tweaked the ratios a little bit because we're using orange bitters instead of regular bitters. A standard Manhattan recipe calls for it's 2-1-2. It's two parts whiskey bourbon, 1 part sweet vermouth, 2 dashes of bitters. Right? That's usually the breakdown of any standard Manhattan. I'm actually stealing a little bit of the ratio from my old work, which is 3-1-2. 3 parts whiskey bourbon, which is actually why I'm going to be using smaller jigger on this one. 3 parts whiskey bourbon, 1 part sweet vermouth, 2
Jigger.
dashes of orange bitters.
I hardly know
regular mango.
bitter. Anything. Up on that.
So what we're doing is pretty much 3 ounces of liquor here.
Liquor.
3 ounces of whiskey bourbon, which in this case is Jim Beam Black Extra Aged, which thank you, passerby, for leaving this behind. I do appreciate it. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, passerby.
We appreciate the contribution to the cause. And this is not one you shake. You don't shake Manhattans. There's no need to shake a Manhattan. It just dilutes the drink more. So don't shake your Manhattans. Don't shake your martinis unless you want watered down martini. And
Is it still involving ice?
oh yes, but you stir.
Gotcha.
You stir it. 2 dashes. I'm making each drink individually. I hope it can fit in the glass. I've washed it. I know I washed it. This'll be mine.
I blame Mega Santa.
Alright. Oh, this is perfect. Oh, look at that. Alright. And then you just...
want to, you can leave your sobriety behind. You can make anything fit there.
And then you just use your spoon and you just stir. You want to keep the back of the spoon hugging the outer edge, the outer rim here. So just keep it from rotating so there's not too much ice agitation. You just want it to get cold, right?
So we have
and
a question.
you rotate about 20 times.
Good question. Why would shaking it dilute it? Is that because it would melt the ice faster?
That is correct.
Physics. Fizz. X.
There we go.
Physics.
This, I don't like the length of this spoon. It's like, it's just deep enough, and you need your hands up here. It's really annoying. Okay. And then, as per usual, we strain and fine strain, always.
Beautiful color.
Oh yes. Normally, I would serve this with a cherry, but we don't have a cherry. We don't have the nice fancy cherries.
Neither does Glitch City, for that matter.
No, exactly. So it kind of fits. It's appropriate. And I'm making a second one, obviously. I have company. But first things first.
Thanks. See how he takes a sip without even, you know, like, I'm just sitting here begging for one.
Oh, I know. Oh, that's actually... Oh, that is good. But that's a sipping drink. Manhattan's martinis sipping drinks. You don't down those. You don't.
I should have
like,
brought
take-
my sipping stones.
Like, well, I mean, Manhattan Rocks would call for it, but this is Manhattan Up,
fair
not
enough.
over.
Gotcha.
Which, in this case, is our take on the Brandtini. Slightly different, changed up the bitters. That's
It has
it.
some, like, viscosity to it.
Oh yeah,
I would
because it's
say.
all booze.
Yeah, okay.
Like, that's one of the things. You
Gotcha.
know it's all booze when it's clinging to the side of the glass
Yeah.
there. Like, that is all alcohol. Which is also why you don't want to dilute it with too much liquor.
Remember, kids, spam that Karmatrine button.
It's one of those things.
Do you mind if I take a crack at it?
Oh sure, yeah. Here,
So-
let me
it's
let me
three-
finish this. It's
okay.
3 parts of this. Here, you can finish off with the
Okay.
with the vermouth, and then
And
oh,
what,
let's
it
get
was-
this off
it
the
was
table.
1 part vermouth,
One
right?
part
So it was
vermouth.
a 3, 1, and then 2 dashes.
And then 2 dashes. Correct. There's
so we
that.
got a 3. This is getting the 1.
Yes, that's just you don't need to fill it up to the brim, just mostly
Okay.
full. Yeah.
So we'll go to like there.
A little bit more.
A little
Just
bit
a little bit more. There you go.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Close enough.
Yeah, it's close enough.
Oh, what is that called? What's that? Surface tension.
Yeah.
Alrighty, and then just in
dump it
goes.
right in, yeah.
Sweet.
We don't need this anymore.
Things I haven't done much of bartending.
And then orange bitters, my good sir.
And
Just
you
a
do
couple
the,
of dishes.
You do the first dash, so I can mimic the motion for the second
Yeah,
dash.
all you need is that.
All right.
Yeah,
so
and then
wanna-
just do the second one.
these guys.
Yeah.
Could
Was that enough?
No, it wasn't.
No, a little bit more. There you go. That's good.
Okay. Well, you know,
And then
you try to make a mad dash and just.
stir.
And you said 20.
Yeah, 20 rotations.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 miserable rotations!
Alrighty. Perfect. Now,
Yes. The double strain.
the double strain.
Mm.
Just keep that nice. Just start pouring. Start pouring.
Corn.
Yeah. And it should. Oh, lift it above. Lift it above. Oh,
Oh.
lift it above. Lift it above.
I made a
Made a big one. Well,
critical error in judgment.
Well, not too critical.
Alrighty. Now this is one that I sip.
This is one you sip. Yes.
Alrighty. Oh boy. Okay.
Welcome to Manhattan. Manhattan land, sir.
Manhattan.
Welcome to Manhattan. Might want to drink a little bit more of that to make sure you have a little bit more enough of the lips when we put it down.
You don't have to tell me twice. Now that tastes like bad decisions. Like good decisions before drinking of the choice of the drink. That's a good decision. Bad decisions following the imbibement of said drink. Bad decision.
Drink responsibly, kids.
Drink responsibly.
Alright, that's perfect.
I'm taking 2 big sips.
Are you?
Yeah. That was like a cover whole tongue sip.
Ah. Yeah. Slow it down just a tad there. Okay, now, if you'd be so kind.
That remains. The warm fumes of that remain on the throat.
That's a
Feels good
Manhattan
going
for
down,
you.
yeah.
If you could just wash all those off
I
once
can.
again
Let
for
me.
me. And this one. Oh, thank God it doesn't have liquid. Wash that all out for
Hi,
me.
Captain. Thank you.
It's... Oh my God. So far, we have made a... So, slight recap. We have made a Mars Blast. I've added a little bit of ice to this just to fill it up a bit. We have our Mars Blast. 1 part gin, 1 part grapefruit juice, 1 part orange juice. It's actually quite nice. It's quite nice. I love it. Because that gin, like, it reminds you it's there, but it's really, it's like, oh, right. Hey there, Tavern Crawler, how's it going? And then our second drink is the Venerable Manhattan, slightly modified to be the Brandtini in this case, which is, I took the ratios a little bit more leaning towards the whiskey bourbon side, which in this case is 3 parts whiskey bourbon, 1 part sweet vermouth, and then 2 dashes of orange bitters. As you can see, this is what we got there. Oh my God, that's good. But it's also, again, a sipping drink. Right? Now, we move on to our last drink of the evening. I decided on 3 drinks tonight because I got a friend here. So, let's go and move on. 1 second, I gotta dump the rest of the water out. Okay, perfect. A little bit left there.
I need my soundtrack.
You do. No. There you go. And our last drink of the evening will be the Piano Man. Now the Piano Man,
Sing us a song, oh Piano Man.
you got your light rum, which is Bacardi. And then your dark rum, which in this case is Bacardi Black. So we got 2 flavors of Bacardi here. 1 light, 1 dark. Hand me the blue curacao, if you would, my good sir.
Yes.
It's the blue one.
I'm already liking this. This is, black, white, and blue is one of my favorite color schemes.
And then we have our blue curacao, which is Kavlana. My uncle was commenting that's not very high quality, but I'm like, it's blue curacao. It doesn't really need to be.
I want to take a look at
and
this
then-
because I've not used this brand before.
Yeah, I mean, it's normally De Croupier, right? Or
De Kuiper.
Croupier.
De Kuiper?
De Kuiper? Is it De Croupier?
I think it's De Kuiper.
Is it De Kuiper?
I was wondering how you pronounced it because everybody was freaking out that you were pronouncing it interestingly.
I thought it was
so-
De Croupier.
I believe.
Is it De
don't-
Kuiper?
Don't quote me on this, but I think it's De Kuiper, and I say that.
I mean,
only
it's
because-
it's like the wine brand. If you see Kunde, the way you're supposed to pronounce that is Kunde. That's how you pronounce it. Kunde wines. You are looking at. Oh, we already have the rest.
Oh.
We got the limes. Perfect.
Blah.
So, in these glasses, I have the limes necessary
You're lying.
to. Am I? I have the limes necessary to assemble the drinks, and it is one entire lime for each of these. And because I don't have a juicer, I got a muddler. Use your muddler.
Muddler.
You hardly knew her. In this case,
He's getting it. Nah.
I'm actually doing it over here. You could do it on the desk. There's no open containers, but still, it invites disaster. If I want to do it on something a little bit more solid, do it on my other desk rather than...
These limes are so muddled.
How muddled are they?
These limes are so muddled. I don't have a joke for that. I just wanted to do the setup.
Alright, let me just make sure I got all the limes here. No, I did not.
Spoon!
Make good use of the spoon, especially if you're muddling in your tin, because you might not get everything if you put it all in at once, which you end up putting all of it in at once anyways, so it's much easier if you just have a juicer and you just juice it straight in. I don't have a juicer. You hardly knew her.
See, they're so easy.
Let me see, make sure I got everything. Yeah, looks good. Got
I would
plenty.
like to see what muddled limes look like before we're... Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then, because I'm doing one drink at a time, so you can attempt the other one.
Sweet.
1.25 parts, which is just a little bit over 1 part of each of the rums.
So would that previous one where I accidentally filled it up to the tippy top, would that be like a 1.2? No, it wouldn't check out.
It was because you used a little bit more, sweet vermouth on that one, that's why.
Gotcha.
And also, the ice was melting faster.
Okay.
So in this case, I'm filling it up to the brim. On the rums. There's one. We put this back where the rum belongs. No, wait, we're still using
Why
it.
is the rum gone?
Why is the rum gone? Here's our dark rum. For this one...
Or drum.
Okay, good. Just making sure I'm using the right jigger here. There's the dark rum. And then here is our blue curacao.
Yeah, this looks familiar.
Damn
It's
it.
funny and silly because it says familiar on the bottle.
And
I
then
looked
there's
at
the
it.
blue curacao. Put that in. And then we load it up with ice.
I need to know all the answers. I need to let me know the curacao and the curacao.
That should be enough, I think.
You got me in my eye.
There we go.
We have fun here.
Oh, Fizz's day job is we're both in a similar industry. My day job is bartender. His is...
I serve pancakes and change lives.
Yeah. And then this is the piano man.
Oh, look at that.
Yep.
Look at that beautiful dark teal color.
Let me move this Pavlana a little bit more aside there. Now, I would serve this with like an orange slice or something like that, but at the same time, you don't necessarily need fancy garnishes. They're nice to have, don't get me wrong. But they're not necessary. Especially with the mismatching glassware I have. Because normally, at work, I have much more... Here,
It's
let me taste
it's
this.
not the most garn, but I suppose I could consider it garn-ish.
Damn, that's good. Damn,
He
that's
said
good.
that about the joke, because I know he's not thinking it.
No, definitely not. Let me just add a few little ice cubes to this, fill it up to the brim, and that is your end result of a piano man. The piano woman, if you noted, was a variation on the of a margarita. I just added some blue curacao and added pineapple juice to the damn thing. But it's pretty
Why
much
wasn't I here for that one? That sounds delicious, but
It's quite good. But this, I think you're gonna like this.
I can't wait.
I'm
I'm
gonna
quite
put
excited.
this. Hold on. That's my drink. This is my drink.
Okay.
Let me put this also.
Drinks
there.
touching.
These are my drinks. Okay.
Oh, so many drinks to get through. How will I ever survive?
Okay. Now if you would be so kind.
I already did that joke, passerby. I've made it twice today.
Dump that into the dump bucket.
that
You
in
don't
the
need to
dump
wash it out
Thank you.
because it's the same. It's the same drink.
Alrighty.
And then dump this out.
Oh. Sorry.
Is there some stuff like a
Yeah,
lime?
Nah, just the ice.
Alright, dump that out. Okay. Now I leave
Alright.
this one in your hands.
Alrighty, my capable hands.
Let me start you off, with-
So lime's in there, and we'll muddle it.
and you muddle.
Now,
and
now,
you
how?
muddle.
What is proper muddling technique? Is it gripped this way?
It doesn't. It honestly doesn't matter. There's no real technique to it.
Okay.
You just muddle the damn thing.
All right.
Get in
I can
there,
muddle.
and then just.
What'd you say about my muddle?
I said.
And
not
my
muddle.
fuddle.
God damn it. Hello, muddle.
Hello, fuddle. I am here at Camp Granado.
Oi. Let's take a look. How's that looking? Because you want to make sure you like just mash it a little bit more, and then I think you're. And if you're ever curious,
Yeah.
just take the spoon and just kind of look at the state of all your limes. You're looking real good here. So I think you're ready for
I didn't even get to finish Jeopardy.
alcohols.
All right.
All right, alcohols time.
So
Start with the
we're starting
rums.
with the rums, and
Yes.
with this one, the 1.25 is going to be taking the larger of the two jiggers.
Well, yeah, larger of the two, and then almost like pretty much to the top.
So
Bring it to the top.
Okay.
These are, I mean, these are fairly inaccurate with these particular jiggers because these
Gotcha.
jiggers aren't a little bit more. There you go.
Uh-huh.
These jiggers do not have the same level of like graduated pips that the ones at work that I'm used to.
And we know a pip.
Yeah, we do know a pip.
We know a pip. Continue.
She's very nice.
She's
It's
very
very nice. But it doesn't have the same level of graduation, which, you know, it's fine. You could
Is
you
that-
could
is
always
that fine,
you
or
could
am
fudge
I-
it.
or
That's
does that need to
fine.
be- okay.
Yeah, you're good. You could fudge it a little bit. Actually, if you're ever worried, fill it up like right on top of it. So if any
if it
spills
pours
over, it just goes to
Ah,
the drink.
uh-huh,
Yeah,
uh-huh.
yeah. Little tricks.
this guy's a bartender.
That's what I do. That's what I do for a living.
It's
It's
what
just
I
what I
know.
do.
Alrighty. And then how much of the blue curacao? Because it was 1.25, 1.25, and then
and one.
So what am I comparing that to? Am I just filling
So
it up?
just
The-
here, I'll tell you when to stop.
Am I filling this up 4/5 essentially?
Pretty much.
if my
Like
math
you
is
remember
correct.
where you left the rum earlier,
Yes.
like the light rum. That's about where you put it.
So here.
A little bit more.
There?
That looks good. Yeah.
What do you mean by where I left the light rum? Because I did.
You
I
did it a little bit.
1.25 of both
Like
of
you
the
went
rums.
about. No, you went about there when you first stopped.
Ah, that's what you were talking
Yeah,
about. Okay,
yeah.
so that's okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's good. Now pour it in. Good
Thank
man.
you. And then stirring.
Let's add no.
Shaking.
You don't.
That's right.
Citrus. Citrus usually requires shaking.
Good to know. In fact, you mentioned that before.
Yes, but
And
that
I
was.
buttering off on my phone.
Yes. Let's just add.
I mean, checking Twitch chat. Because what else would I do on my phone?
There we go.
Alrighty.
Actually, why don't we have you do that?
Okay.
Seal
so
it.
Just bop
Now,
it.
no. Like you want one of these sides flat. The way that you want it, you want one of these sides flat.
Okay.
And when you seal, like hit it, just make
Hit it.
sure it's nice and solid.
Got it.
And now shake it.
Okay.
Use both
It
hands
was
at first. Yeah.
here.
Yeah, like that.
5, 6, 7. How
8,
many?
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Should be good.
Beautifique.
Oh, crack it open. No. You hit this. Hit the
the
sides.
side?
Yeah,
How do
hit like one of these sides here,
Uh-huh.
like one of the ones
Just
that has a
bop
little
it?
bit of gap. Like bop it, hit it. There you go. Now
That
extract
pops
it.
open. Ah, I gotcha. Alrighty.
And
then
now
we're straining,
strain it. Always double strain.
but don't strain myself.
Exactly.
And not dip it down here this time, huh?
yeah,
Huh?
like hold it above the
Yeah.
glass a bit. There you go.
I'm learning.
Teaching him how to bartend is great.
Yeah.
Look at that color.
Beautiful.
Now, if you want to sip it before we add ice, you
I
definitely
would.
can. If it's not going out faster, tap it with the side of your. No.
Oh, is that everything?
What I mean is, if it's not going fast enough, you can always do this.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay. Well, I think that's
I think you're good there. Yeah.
this
And
goes
then
over here.
yeah, just put that there. Dump that into the dump bucket
Got it.
because it's got fleshy bits. It's not just ice.
Fleshy bits.
All right. Now give that baby a try. What do you think?
Where's the rum? That's dangerous. That is
Here's
dangerous.
the thing. That's the thing. It's mostly rum. Don't forget that.
Where's the rum?
It's mostly
I can't taste
rum.
the rum.
That's one of the most dangerous parts of some of these drinks. Is it's one thing that always bothered me as a bartender when like people like, you know, manly men come up to the bar. They're like, "Oh, I don't want none of these girly drinks." I'm like, you realize how much liquor those drinks have, don't you?
Hidden.
These drinks have more liquor than your Bud Light that you're deciding to sip on.
Or your pibbers.
Let me add some ice to that. But it's one of those things where it's like, listen, don't ever poo-poo what someone else is drinking. We all like what we want to like, right? We all drink what we want to drink. And it's something that I've personally always adhered to. Don't belittle someone because of their drink choice. Doesn't make sense.
I take back my I judge and jest for the PBR.
Yes, I know you do. That's how we usually do things.
I mean,
on these
Pokemon Battle
programs.
Revolution was an alright game. They got the announcer for the original anime back, so that
Exists exactly, REM26. Yeah, AMFs are so effective and dangerous.
Yes.
Because it's all liquor. That is all liquor. An AMF and a Long Island iced tea only differ by like 2 ingredients. A Long Island iced tea instead you use sweet and sour and triple sec, and an AMF uses blue curacao and Sprite.
Yeah, instead of the Coke.
Yeah, I mean,
Doesn't it, don't you use light rum instead of dark rum as well?
it doesn't actually matter.
Doesn't matter?
It
Okay.
really doesn't matter. It's an AMF.
I was
You're putting 5 different kinds of liquor in something.
Yeah, I was just trying to remember because I thought the like, I always remembered it as the, and I'm not like discounting your knowledge. I
Yeah.
tried to remember it as like the AMF ended up being like nothing but light stuff, whereas the
Long
Long Island was like all dark stuff.
Well,
It's kinda-
what gives it that dark color, honestly, is a splash of Coke. That's
yeah,
it.
fair enough.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the Long
Island.
Island, I have a couple of nights when it comes to a Long Island that aren't exactly my most flattering, I will admit, but they were
Yeah.
fun. And, I see a little bit of blue from the blue curacao on my lips and my teeth, but it's okay.
Passerby, to answer your question, is blue drinks better than purple drink? If you know me in any capacity, you know that my motto is when given 2 objects of equal value, pick the blue one. So I will go ahead and say yes, blue is better.
So, I think with that, we should probably call it. That's a
Yeah.
good place to stop.
Yeah, definitely.
So,
we're not over by too much. Yeah, but
No, I mean, we're over by, like,
about 40 minutes.
It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. You stuck with us this long. We
Exactly.
appreciate
Thank
that.
you for sticking with
Certainly,
us.
certainly.
Thank you all very much for joining us aboard 10 Forward this evening. If you enjoyed what you saw and you want to see more, please hit that follow button for Ysbryd Games. Helps out Ysbryd Games, helps you know when we go online, all that kind of good stuff. If you want to follow either of us on social media, I am at Robert Merlow on
And-
Twitter.
I am at Fizz the Human. It's like Finn the Human, but replace the ends with Z's.
Yes. And then, after this, the party ain't stopping. We each got 3 cocktails. The party's not stopping. It's just stopping here on the Ysbryd Games channel. Go over to twitch.tv/Robert Merlow. In about 20 minutes, we should be going live because we also gotta eat, clean all this up.
Sure.
And we will be drinking these cocktails, having a hell of a time. It's gonna be great. Yeah, join the Ysbryd Discord. Check both of us out. My personal channel, we're going to continue this on.
Thank you, Anime Kitty, by the way.
twitch.tv/Robert Merlow, which, I mean, that's where I mostly stream from. And it's going to be Battletech and drinks. It's going to be great. This is going to be great.
My body is ready.
Yes, I believe both of our bodies are ready. Here,
Sorry.
let me put this by your drinks over there, will you? That other, yeah, just right there. Perfect. So, once again, thank you all very much for joining us, and we'll catch all of y'all next time.
What this guy said.
Stay classy, everybody.
Have a great night.